magical arms and armor, and either scribe scrolls or brew potions can create spell-scribed armor. A single suit of armor can be inscribed with a number of spells equal to the base armor, not including enhancement bonuses. For example, breastplate can be inscribed with 6 spells on it. If using a piecemeal armor rule, only the pieces of armor that grants armor bonus can be spell-scribed.
You know what? I was about to try and type in Twitch, and I realized that there are links.
An inscribed spell is a spell composition item that only the wearer of the spell-scribed armor may activate, and only if he is proficient with a type of armor worn. An inscribed spell vanishes when activated. Inscribed spells must be visible to the wearer and must be touched as part of the activation. Otherwise, suits of spell-scribed armor are treated as scrolls. Except that using them does not provoke attacks.
Oh god, my microphone was off.
And
I see what you just. I see what you just fucking put, Strife. What the hell?
What did he put?
In the Twitch channel.
I have a share of this channel and get 50% of the proceeds. Fuck you. And thanks for the hydrate, Kage.
Yeah, Perry also said he'll be on in like 10 to 15 minutes, so.
Nice.
Well, he'll join after we start then.
Yep. So,
You mean he'll pop in? Yeah, Dane might see it again.
Shut the hell up.
What? That's not even a bad thing.
It is a bad thing to 𝓮𝓵.
Yeah, well, he still has... He's been holding things in, and he's not supposed to.
You think he's willing to accept that fact, Kage?
Oh, goodness me. I just looked at the... I just looked at the inscription cost of spell-scribed armor. And yeah, it is a bit pricey.
It is a pretty penny.
Spell level times cast level times 100. Because it needs to be etched into the armor.
Yeah. Also not masking my deaths. What the hell, Strife?
You reset the counter.
Yeah, because it's a new stream.
Doesn't matter, you still died.
Well, didn't you do that in between streams?
But yeah, if memory serves, you guys specifically just decided to blast past 𝓬𝓪𝓷𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓽. So you're technically like a day out or something like that.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Lucian, for making me blind for 5 minutes.
Yeah, before it even starts.
Okay,
before we even start.
Yeah, make him roll so we can see.
Jane, I specifically need a knowledge arcana check.
Knowledge arcana.
No, wait, that's too easy. Never mind, that's too easy. That's too far up in the list. I need a knowledge a knowledge religion check.
Oh boy.
Knowledge religion.
Oh, you got it.
I got it.
Never mind.
I may be blind.
Slipped come on.
What the hell up, Strife?
See? I knew it. I knew it.
I'm not squinting. And as Strife has pointed out in my Elden Ring gameplay, if I'm blind, somehow I play better.
Well, it's because the serious switch is flipped on and you actually start trying.
The serious switch, losing glasses. All right,
it's just casual thing.
Glasses on, it's all casual. Nerd date.
You know, you realize with all the money, or sorry, not with all the money, but you realize with like the subscription fees that you pay, he could eventually get contacts and just be like, "F you, I haven't been wearing glasses."
Oh, the contacts come off, and it's even worse for him.
Kage, for one, I only get like half the pay from subscriptions.
And
that's the rest.
Yeah, Twitch gets the rest.
Amazon.
Little bits build up.
Little
bits build up.
Little bits do build up.
He could just have a pair of sunglasses on his head and lose the sunglasses.
He'll lose the glasses.
Nah.
Does that mean he just puts the sunglasses on at that point?
It wouldn't be the spirit of the game, but it would be true to word.
Strife already had me make a deal when it comes to sunglasses. And I'm probably going to be doing it this payday. I got to grab at least 3 pairs of sunglasses, and there's going to be a redeem saying, hide the eyes. I put on all 3.
Yeah, I do believe I mentioned that as well. Like, have one called Double Up, where you just put on two pairs of sunglasses or something like that.
Yeah, that I gotta wait for when I repair both my glasses. Of course.
Well, if
Shaggy's
we
still
want
laughing.
Dane to make a save, we need to start.
We are starting.
Check.
It's just we got distracted.
He can still do this stuff. That was the issue. He does better without glasses.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying, the longer we take, the more it's gonna be that Guag's not gonna pop in. He's gonna appear with us.
Well, I mean, you guys are gonna have to roll anyways because Akira was with you before,
Mhm.
so I require that I require that Patches, Zacharias, and Deandra roll me will saves.
Okay.
Alright, when we'll
As
save
you
come right
awaken
up.
from your slumber and prepare the cart for travel.
That's class, any combat. We'll save.
One shot save right now.
10.
For the character sheet.
No.
Good job,
Yeah,
Dane.
figures.
Alright. It was
Look,
negative level.
I do better in gameplay. My luck just doesn't improve.
Unfortunately, that's not a save for 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓾𝓲.
Yeah, it's
No.
not. I'm just gonna go and double check your notes. It's been a while since last. Yeah, no, 21 is not gonna happen.
13.
Also, just to have a reminder, last time we played, Patches did a fairy trade to get the feat false focus, but because of that, he has become susceptible for arcane spell failure. Because
As long as I wear the armor, right?
no, not
No?
just in general, you are susceptible to arcane spell failure. So
Which
anything anything you do that would increase arcane spell failure will make you have to roll every time. Right now, you're not wearing armor; you're naked as a jaybird, but you so yeah, you don't have to roll for it. But the moment you put on some armor or put on a shield or something like that, you're gonna have to start rolling.
Yeah.
Or even if you're deafened, you're gonna have to roll as well.
Yep. Because arcane
That's
spell
the-
failure mostly comes from material you equip.
Well, that's the thing. Technically speaking, if you deafen a character, they gain like I want to say 50% spell failure for arcane. That's it. Like you can deafen a divine character, they can still cast.
Yeah, because
If
that's
you
their faith.
mute him, that's a different thing. But yeah. So if
I can
now
see!
cast. I can now mute. Oh, well, not mute. I can deafen 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓾𝓲, and he's gonna have difficulty to cast his spells. Yay!
But wait, what's the feat that you got in False Focus? Was it?
False
Yeah.
focus.
False focus, yes.
Oh, Force
He wanted the
Focus.
ever since I told him about it, he's been trying desperately to get his hands on it. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, I cut him. Honestly, what I would call a raw deal. Especially because if he's going to start casting more, he's going to become more of a target. Therefore, he may or may not start rethinking wearing some armor. But that's going to be his choice later on.
So it's morning out, right?
What does Force Focus do again?
Yeah,
Out
what
of
about-
curiosity.
Force focus allows him to, if he has a special holy focus or unholy focus, he can, as an arcane spellcaster, which he is now, he can use that to negate the use of spell components.
Oh, okay.
I will say this. I kind of want to add a bit of a caveat to that, though, and that is you cannot use it to replace Diamond Dust.
Oh, it's resurrection stuff. Okay, yeah.
No.
That's
He can't
reasonable.
do it for a resurrection regardless because it's a max of 100. But the problem with that I have with that is that if I allow him to just do it as is, he can just cast restoration to just to basically make energy drain just to basically make a
Negative
drain
levels
mean nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the sake of my sanity, I'm saying that if you cannot replace diamond dust. Actually,
Okay.
double
Okay.
check something because I think Stone
That's
Skin
fine.
might use it as well.
All
I
I
think Stone
know
Skin's
is
in your list. Actually, yes, it is. Never mind. Oh, besides, it would be too expensive anyways. So yeah, for the time being, you cannot replace diamond dust with Force Focus.
That's fair. By the way, it's morning
Yeah.
today, right?
Yes.
Yes, and the glasses are still on your face because they are cursed.
Yep. So Deanna is actually going to ask 𝓮𝓵𝓃𝓲𝓵 if he happens to have remove curse on hand.
He happens to have remove curse.
But yeah,
Because he can redo his spell slots, I remember. So
And Guac shows up.
Yo.
but yeah, I would very much like for you to make your spell list and post it somewhere so we have it for reference.
Yeah.
Because as a cleric, it's very easy for you to just say, "Oh yes, I have that prepared," and just fudge numbers as it were,
Right.
because you have every spell on your list.
Yeah, you have. Oh no!
what level was that one?
If I have to start asking, I've completely forgot that you now have to start keeping a track of what spells you have prepared for the day.
Yeah,
I have a list. I've always had a list, but it's kind of like a handwritten one, not one. I'll write it down, whatever. But I'm just trying to figure out what level is remove curse.
I think
what
it's
is
like
Third.
Curse is third.
Third level.
yeah,
He's
we're-
uncursed.
So the fun thing with remove curse is that it is not a given. So you're gonna have to roll me a d20 plus your level, and we're going based off of the curse that was originally on Dane's glasses or on Dane's eyes.
Yep,
So
the spell blind
I actually have
itself.
that DC.
17 he got.
You tug on the glasses and they stay stuck. A 17 is not enough to remove the glasses.
Right. So I imagine Deanna kneels down, picks up 𝓮𝓵𝓃𝓲𝓵, holds 𝓮𝓵𝓃𝓲𝓵 to his face, closes his eyes, and as he's casting it, he waits and waits.
You feel tugging on
I
your
know what's
nose,
gonna happen.
and it's kind of ripping a little bit, but no, nothing.
Didn't work, did it?
Afraid
Nope.
not.
It was worth a shot for the day. We'll try again tomorrow. As Deanna will stand up, still hold. Essentially, Deanna's going to be 𝓮𝓵𝓃𝓲𝓵's mode of transportation for the day.
Perfect.
I'm going to need you to help me guide walking around, especially since we're getting the carts ready.
I got you forward. If you smell a body, I'm taking you there on purpose, though.
How's
Please.
that work though? Is it gonna be like Ratatouille? Some hair pulling?
I'm just inside his house.
I don't even have a hat.
For any place that doesn't like fade beans, he just puts a hat on and then I'm in there.
3K? What do you mean 3K?
I also need it.
Oh. We need a multiple. Okay, gotcha.
All right. So,
Yeah.
I assume as we go and get the carts ready, that's when Guag appears.
Guag appears when he logs into Roll20.
Yeah, I'm turning on my computer.
That is a fair point.
Stop moving the pen. You guys are not in Scalafel.
Oh, I thought we were. Sorry, that's my bad. I
told you before. You guys breezed past it. You're not in town.
Yeah.
You decided to not stay in Scalafel. I had an inn prepared and everything. You have forsaken that idea. You are one day away from Scalafel, and you'll like it.
Oh, we missed
Alright,
out the
I'll
end.
be right back. I'm switching
Alright.
to my computer.
But yeah, I specifically asked you guys, oh, you're staying in Scalafel? No, we're literally just restocking and passing by.
Oh right.
Are you-
I watched. I was trying to watch the last few bits. I literally must have missed that part because I was trying to gauge where we were.
We're trying to completely rush through, I remember. Like, let's move.
Yeah, we're trying to make our way to Turvik, especially now
Yeah.
after what's been happening.
Despite the tempting names I heard for Scalifel last time, I remember
Oh, I
some
know.
of them.
Those names, they're so fucking tempting.
Yeah, I think we had his
Well,
Greg
it was
selling
suggestions
over
of
there.
what could have been. Also,
Could
thank
have
you for
been.
reminding me. I need to open up that that tavern rolling page again
Woohoo!
because
No
I
problem.
also love that thing.
It's fun.
Just to tell people what website I'm using for this is herebetaverns.com/tavern-generator. Hereby
Okay,
Tavern.
I love
With
that
such slappers of
website
names
name.
as in the Slapping Scabbard, the Alighted Porter, the Rushing Tyne, the Muddling Spicer, or the Changing Rack Picker.
Ooh.
𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼.
Oh god.
I keep losing
Okay,
points.
yeah, I have the next tavern picked out.
Awesome. Let's keep making our way forward.
Oh goodness me. Okay, so it also has characters. This is not. I'm debating if this should be if I should take this like and add it or not. But the tavern generator also has characters that are inside. It usually gives you 3, and one of them here is labeled as Dwarf Scientist.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Sounds scary.
Oh boy, indeed. Anyways, so as you guys set yourselves in on the wagon, Gorg sort of materializes on top of it, and everyone, with the exception of Vivian, roll me a will save.
Okay.
We'll
Well,
save
everyone except Vivian and Guag.
8.
Yeah, I thought that was in that one for a second. I was like, wait.
12.
Yeah, these are 16.
16.
We're going up by 4, by the way. 8, 12, 16.
Oh my god.
So no one notices shit except for Kage.
Well, the Guag was already
I
sitting on top of
autopass.
the wagon.
So it's like how they're off by 4 and they're all going up slowly. The next one should be 20, just to fit that theme.
It's got to be at 20. We gotta wait for Gwig to show up.
You wouldn't get the will save though. We'd get a will save from him, but yeah.
All right, Zach, is the cart ready?
Should be.
Who?
I'll double check that now though. Just in case. Remember I organized the stuff we had last time? Well, besides Greg's section of stuff, 'cause I don't know how that stuff works. Yeah, with the rations, okay. Yeah, it should be ready.
Huh. Remind me again, because I don't recall Necrohamster reaching 7th. Did he?
I was level 7.
Yeah, I think you're still 7, yeah. Guag both did.
I just hit level 7. Like, I
Huh.
have 37,000 XP and level 7 was 35.
Okay. Guess that checks out then. For some reason, I could have sworn you were 6, but if, okay. Yeah, sure.
No, that's only Akira. Only he's level 6, I think.
Yeah.
Because,
It's been a while.
not too long
It's been-
ago, those two got up. But yeah, it's been a
It's
while.
been 3 weeks. To be fair, it's been 3 weeks.
Mhm.
But yeah, I would just say, I would suggest we utilize the actual spell sheet on the next Necrohamster sheet to define what spells you currently have and do not have prepared.
I'm swapping right now Bestow Curse with Remove Curse.
Yeah, I mean,
Which ones am I
to
prepared
keep,
today too?
just to keep things civil, as it were. Also, I do
Alright.
believe you technically should have one more 4th level spell from the domain. I do believe
Yeah.
because you are Undead Lord, you have to pick the Undead domain.
Oh, wait, I have that under combat. No, I think I know what you're talking about. The Death Ward, yeah. Death Ward, Slay Living Free, Undead Destruction. I have those under combat.
I'm just double checking just to make sure. Also, it is
No worries.
eerily quiet. Let me pick up some music.
Some music would be a good idea.
I'd like to mention that I also mess with my spells. They have been noted on my actual sheet.
You're a veteran. I trust you to keep track of things and be. I trust you to be be truthful about your spells. Being
I
a
prepared
veteran, not
Eagle
because-
Splendor for a good reason.
Okay, so as an undead lord, you have to select the death domain with the undead subdomain. The reason why this is important is mainly because of the spells. Because if you check on just to remind you, when you look on the cleric list, you'll see at the spells part you'll see a number. Like for example, for 7th, you'll see 1+1 on 4th, and basically a +1 next to everything. That +1 is from your domain spell. So for example, because of Death Domain, the first level spell you have that you always have prepared is Core Sphere. Second level spell you always have prepared is Ghoul Touch. Third level is Animate Dead. And fourth level is Enveneration. You always have those 4 spells prepared. Because of your domain. And that is a thing that is the +1.
I thought the +1 was prepared spells.
Oh no.
So-
The +1 is basically just a cleric thing. It's for domains. And because let me just double check here. Because you have an intelligence of +4, you basically have 1 more spell for everything that is listed here. So you should have 5 first, 4 second, 3 third, and 2 fourth.
And more fireworks?
Yeah.
Fireworks never end, man.
But fireworks never end. Which, by the way, to those in the States, happy 4th of July.
And for the people that we missed, happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day. Oh, Canada.
Okay, I wrote it down so you can go through it. So just keep in mind.
Where
those
did you write
numbers
it
for
down?
7th.
He put it down in the main game.
In just game chat.
Oh. I was looking at Discord.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Don't kick me! What the hell?
He said kick the machine. You're the operator.
How does that work?
If we kick you high enough, maybe you'll
two
fix the
4th
machines.
level, yeah.
𝓮𝓵𝓙, empty spell.
Yes.
So, once we do have the cart fully ready with Guag on top, Deanna will hopefully be guided by 𝓮𝓙 to the back of the cart to get in.
Oh,
He's trying his best.
and Vivian will say, Akira's gone and Guag just reappeared on the top.
Grog was always here in the shadows, watching. No I'm kidding. Grog
Guag, roll stealth check. Roll stealth check, Guag.
Would it be at -10
that
because
is
he's
the
not...
only way that sentence can make sense coming from you right now.
I'll do. I
mean,
a
to be
stealth
fair-
check. I'll do a stealth check.
To be fair, you did do some stealth back in Mjolnir. Guag
Hey,
is
17.
stealthy.
Stealth Glog.
That's
No one
been
expects him.
secretly the entire
I
time.
have 4 to this. Why didn't it appear? Oh, because it didn't finish. Okay, fair.
Yeah, so Guag appears on the top, and you didn't notice him appear. You just suddenly hear him talking. Guag appears in the shadows, and you're reminded of him sneaking around in the inn.
I'm reminded that he stole some of my worms.
What? What? Those worms were up for grabs. It was a communal space. No, I'm kidding.
You know space, huh?
Communal space.
Just as long as nothing appears on the road, we should be fine.
Grog,
Switch.
sharp by sharp. What?
Let
What
me
was
get
that?
Opposing
my.
figure on the road appears.
Oh wait, where am I?
Wait, is there an anvil in the back?
The anvil is currently with Greg, well, with
Okay.
Akira, so no, there's not.
Okay, good. Because if there was, Deer was probably gonna end up rolling into it face first.
Where am I? Oh, sorry. Where are my D10s? Oh dear. I appear to have misplaced my red, white,
Oh,
and
no.
blue D10s. I have some. I bought them because Colors of Norway. There we go. I found them. In spirit of America, I'm using red, white, and blue dice to roll.
Woo, not Gary.
In spirit of America, we have Norway dice. Yes. I love it.
To be fair, these could very easily be French dice as well because of how the colors are positioned.
Behold the colors.
If I'm gonna be completely honest, it is definitely more French, like just directly. But then again, a lot of different countries use both red, white, and blue. That combination specifically as their flag colors.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys sit nice and just drive forwards. I'm guessing because Akira's not here, Zacharias is driving because Guag was currently on the roof.
Sure.
Deer could trust Zacharias to drive.
Maybe. I'll have Necrohamster with me.
He's a fantastic driver. I would just like to put that.
I would very much in that case. I would very much love for Zacharias and Guag to roll me will saves. Guag with a minus. Let's call it a -8.
-8. Okay.
I have my
right.
reasons. It will become clear soon.
Well, I think we already know the reason.
Will save. That's in core, right? No, it's not.
It's in combat.
It's in combat.
Combat. Thank you guys. Will, there we go.
Oh boy.
That's a 9.
Ooh.
Yep, that's a modified
24.
What?
See, that one is
Arslan,
success,
make me look
right?
bad.
I may not pass though. I only have one save. That's it.
So Zacharias looks over, hears something to the left that looks like explosions, looks over to the left, you see some weird lights in the sky, kind of feels compelling, but shakes the feeling off and continues looking up the road, looking where he's driving, being a good driver. Guag, on the other hand, looks over to the left, sees fireworks, and is fascinated by them.
Oh, yeah.
As in the character mechanic fascinate, you can't do jack shit. You are currently fascinated on top of the card.
That is very much in line with Guag's character. So I actually low-key really like that. Really cool.
Okay.
I feel sorry.
I would very much also like for... Let's see here. So, does anyone react to these fireworks with the exception of Guag?
It's Guag screaming and oohing and eyeing.
I'll pop my head out of the hay.
Will save. If you look upon the if you look out at the fireworks, will save.
Will save.
Though, if I'm going to be completely honest, chances are you of all people are going to survive that one.
No.
Oh boy.
I don't know. That's 17.
17 makes it.
Deanna will just be confused as to why there's sounds outside, but prefer not to put his head out. Most because he's not even going to be able to see it anyways. Guys, what's with the sounds outside?
Yeah, there are some lights and fireworks.
Guag, roll me a will save followed by a reflex save.
Ha ha ha! Oh, am I gonna fall off the cart? That will save.
15,
reflex.
20. Wow.
Ooh. Oh, what?
Okay, so
Nice
so
work,
you find
Guag.
yourself standing up on this on the roof of this cart and walking towards the pretty lights. And as you slip, you find yourself in immediate danger, and a 15 makes it. You regain control. You're no longer fascinated, and with a 15, with a 20 reflex, you manage to grip on a hold the side of the wagon,
Oh, jeez.
and from the inside of the cart, the people inside notices a bit of a bulge and a hit to the side of the cart, followed by Guag. If you would sound off.
Ah! Fuck these humans and their nasty tricks. How dare they try to fool the Guag? And Guag just kind of like rubs his ass or like his head and then tries to clamber back up to
You're currently dangling from the edge of the cart.
Is everything okay there, Quag?
Fire! I need to worship.
Vivian, mind giving him a hand? I can't really
Guag,
tell where he's at except for his voice.
Fine.
You're inside of the cart, man. You can see better inside the cart than you can outside of it. You can see the bulges.
Okay, fair point.
I will command Ra to pick up Guag with his tongue.
Thank you. Guag would be very appreciative of the extra shower, or he would take the opportunity to look at it as a half shower or a horse bath in the
Shower, cat
sink with wet wipes.
So you command Ra to go and pick up Guag with his tongue. So Ra goes
yes.
outside to get to Guag because it's a covered wagon situation, and Ra needs to roll me a will save.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on, let me go to Ra's. His will save
You're
is
gonna
not
roll
as good as
wrong.
mine. Okay.
My connection's iffy, so 1 sec.
Roger that.
Oh, that's a 17.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ra makes it.
Muy bueno, muy bueno. Alguien se fue.
And Ra just sort of scuttles alongside and tries to grapple onto Guag as he is hanging there. Is Guag hanging on for dear life upon being hit with a tongue, or is he trying to dodge it?
Guag would try to grab onto her tongue because he realizes that Ra is a great friend. So he would try to grab it. He would trust the frog.
Ra would bring you into his mouth.
Well, here's the thing: because of how gravity works, and because how heavy Guag is, here's how this works: Guag is hit with tongue. Guag is happy, grabs tongue. Guag lets go of cart and falls down, hits the snow, and is dragged into Guag's mouth. No damage. No, I won't be that petty. No damage, but you did get dunked first in snow and then frog saliva.
God, that's a cold taste. Hey, Eldora.
And
Dirt
now
bath.
Ra brings you into the cart in his mouth.
Lovely.
And then you get placed in straw because that is where he's been hiding.
Perfect. Sounds good. Guag would be blinking rapidly, a little bit confused, and then realize what just occurred, and then he would stand up and then thank Ra profusely and Vivian in turn.
As Ra should probably know, or not Ra, Guag should know, Ra does have died of goblins in the past.
He's a homie.
No, died of goblins in the past.
Dude, Guag says, Guag, man, I think at some point Guag may or may not have cannibalized his own people.
Probably.
Guag died.
Shit.
I would imagine in a previous time, Guag more than likely has partaken at least one meal.
Yeah, at least.
If at least was
stew.
ritualistic in nature.
I'm sorry, Guag.
I'm not saying that he enjoyed it. I'm just saying, being a goblin, chances are high you at some point have done some cannibalistic things.
He may or may not have enjoyed it at that point.
I just want to say all I heard was Guag killed Guag.
Guag killed Guag.
That canon happened.
That's more or less, yeah. That's more or less what we're inferring there. Guag has killed other members of the Guag tribe.
It's an entire tribe named Guag.
They are all clones, don't you know? I mean, he's a mad alchemist.
Behold,
So-
𝓮𝓼
I mean, we joke, but that could legit be his backstory.
Oh my
It
god,
could.
that's
You
really
know-
funny.
You know, Alchemist does get a discovery to make a clone of themselves. I want to say.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, eventually.
Oh god, that just means one thing. Is
Double
the
bombs,
guag,
little PTSD.
if the guag we have is he prime
real one?
guag?
Oh my
Where's the
God.
golden trim, bro?
He's beta
So
guag.
that means if he is not Guag Prime, that means you guys might actually end up fighting Guag Prime at some point.
The OG Guag pops out the shadows like, bitch, I've been looking for you, clone. Come back home.
Dude, you've been gone for like 10 years! Shows up looking like Guag, but like with a grey beard.
Wizard, yeah. He looks
Supper's
like an
cold,
old
come
man.
on!
Supper's gone cold. Do you know how hard I've worked? Over 10 years now, Sonny.
I've worked an extra 2 months trying to find your damn ass.
You know how
I told
love-
myself just one more hour, and then I'm gonna stop looking.
I lost
There
track
you
of time.
are, playing with a frog in the snow. Where have you no shame, young clone?
I actually am not interested to see if we have Guag Prime or Guag 2.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, this was a lovely little fun joking session, but I just want to say, this is completely like... I just want to reiterate, if you want this to be reality Perry, you can just start on writing in your bio.
Bro,
It is
do you have access to my notes? You might want to check out my notes inside Guag, because I may or may not have actually written quite a chunk of his backstory, actually. And then let me see. I'm fairly certain I'll be able to work that into the story at some point, because from what I,
mean,
have of Guag,
yeah.
what's up?
I mean, I recall reading this.
That's what I'm
I recall reading this before.
The notes? You read my notes?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Oh, you're talking like the note. Oh, the notes
Yeah,
in notes
the
in
notes in
bio
the
or notes
character
in
sheets.
the.
No,
the
fuck the
character sheet,
bio.
okay.
I went inside the character sheet and then, yeah, into the notes.
Okay, I haven't read
Wow.
those notes, not quite yet. But yeah, I'll get around to it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Super
no,
patchy,
of course,
but-
of course. Whenever, I mean, bro. To be fair, it's a lot, but yeah. So and maybe together we can try to find a suitable point to include that. 'Cause that's actually a pretty good idea. I like that. I like that. But yeah, I do want to keep what I have and then like merge it with what you just said. And I think it's very, very much possible with the direction I have going in.
Also, this is actually a very nice lesson as well. A lesson to know that when you're making a character, like you don't necessarily need to write like a light novel. This is why people suggest like, okay, when you make a new character, don't write like 2 pages, write 4 paragraphs. Write 4 paragraphs of lore because of background, because that leaves you more room to fill in more as you play.
Look, I maybe give a paragraph.
So instantly at that.
Well, that's the thing. Like a little thing to start off of is great.
Yeah.
If it's 1 paragraph or 4 paragraphs, that's better than no paragraph at all. But then again, also like if you write 60 pages, like I have legit done for a character in the past.
Wow.
Though to be fair, that was 16 pages based on 7 different personalities. But yeah.
But
And one of those pages were like just new backstories and stuff. But anyways, that's a story for the different day.
The magical process was so good and happened in a bit of a fog of alchemy haze, and neither are sure who's the first one, and it scares them.
Geth got it.
Really good. It's really good. 𝓮𝓼 that's some saucy flavor.
But yeah.
Delicious. It's pretty good.
Tangy.
It's
All right, let's focus. We are we are way off the rails of the track. Let's get back on the rails.
Just a
No.
No, guy said fuck
We need to take a left turn. We're going off the trail.
Oh, you mean a right turn?
I mean, if you guys want to take this straight to Terminal 7, I'm ready to bring you guys to the land of the dinosaurs.
The Land Before Time.
The Land Before Time.
I just recall something about if you go to Terminal 7, it's all lizards. Let's see here. I forget exactly where it's from, but I recall something about Terminal 7, like, it's all lizard. I forget where it's from. It has context somewhere, I swear. But anyways.
Anyways,
Yep, let's go.
we go north.
So we had a fun little nod to 4th of July, and onwards with the real day, or with the real days. So you got the first day, with the exception of the fireworks, passes relatively uneventfully. I'm assuming you bunker down for the night, have a little bit of a keep watch day in action.
Yep. I'm on all watch because the glasses are still on.
And you wake up the next morning unmolested and pack up your things and start going again. And it is starting to become dusk. It is starting to become dusk of the second day of travel.
Okay.
When you start hearing harp music coming from a distance.
Oh no. Oh no, experience. Experienced player knows what could be happening.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Distance, like, on our path ahead?
It is coming from off the road. You're currently traveling besides some mountains. And would Zacharias care to give me a perception roll?
Sure thing.
It's going to be with a few minuses because of the dusk. Actually, no, never mind. You have the... I'm guessing you have the mask on, or...
If it's dusk and I'm driving, I'll put the mask on.
In that case, roll me a D100. Actually, no, never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot how we did that. Okay, so just roll me a... Actually, did we...
Yeah, I'll get it up just in case. We'll check it quick, so I'll put it up quick.
Did we pick a number, a fizzle number for the mask yet, or not?
Yeah, I'm going to post it in chat right now, so we'll have everything there.
Yeah, you have to... in that case, we didn't choose a fizzle number yet. So choose a number between 0 and 9.
6.
You choose 6. Then mark that on your mask.
Alright. I'll roll D100.
No, you don't roll
Yeah.
D100.
No, I'm just marking it there. I'm reading my thing.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's not D100, it is literally just rolling. The way we're doing it now is that you're literally just rolling, and when you're rolling, if the number 6 shows up in the result, then it turns off, and you have to turn it back on again. I think that's going to be more like we're doing it the same way how World Magic was done before with Chaos Mage. I want to say in 3.5. I want to say.
Oh god. Just avoid the 60s.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Results.
So you just roll perception. So if you roll a 6 or a 16, basically.
Yeah. Or 26 if I somehow get that.
Or
Yeah.
36, 46, 56.
Alright, perception.
I could be mean and say if you also like if 6 shows up any part in the roll, either like the D20 itself or the result.
26.
Hey, look at that. It turns off.
I knew it. 26.
Wow.
Immediate 26.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
So the mask turns off, and you no longer have the benefits of low light vision when you're looking.
Okay.
But with a 26, that is high enough for me to tell you that you spy a waterfall in the distance of where you can hear the harp music coming from.
Okay, that's the rest of the party. Is anyone else with me, or are people sleeping, or what while we're doing this travel?
Oh, you guys are currently driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not sleep time yet.
Gotcha.
Yep.
As we'll just knock on the wagon.
Flap flap jokes abound. Okay, got it.
Hey guys.
Hey guys,
Flap
there's
flap. Who's there?
Waterfall of harp music up ahead. Or it's off the path, but
I mean, we're in an area with space, so it might not be the best idea.
Actually, well, Duck, considering the fact that we're in my homelands, am I able to make a knowledge check to kind of gauge as to what might be playing a harp in this area?
I would say that let me go and double check something in the book because let's see, headphones off. Get the whiskey out of the way. Not drinking you tonight because not feeling well. There we go. Get the core
Yeah,
over.
it's never fun.
Yeah, I've literally I've been feeling like partially like I'm progressing to puke the entire day today,
Ew,
and
that's
has not
not
necessarily
good.
had much of an appetite.
Oof.
And earlier as
That is
well,
very rough.
I was feeling like I was feeling like I was feeling like think, damn it, think. I was feeling like I was in a cold sweat. Like
Oh,
having
wow.
loss of physical strength. But yeah, so knowledge local will be applicable because you're looking at legends, traditions, customs. Yeah, because if you're looking at areas, I would say legends. So that would be local.
All right then. Local. It is a 26.
Wow, nice.
God damn it.
these rolls, man. These
Bro,
rolls.
Okay,
coming in hot.
so while you recall this, I would very much love for Zacharias to roll me a will save.
Okay. See what happens.
Also, Aldra did point out something, well, Duck. You did say you were going to take care of yourself.
11.
No,
I was
not 11.
I was taking care of myself. I am not touching alcohol because what I learned from Dwarf Fortress, when a dwarf is sick, you don't drink alcohol, you drink water.
He's awake, you might...
Apparently everyone's awake.
Okay.
Sorry, that was Zygo talking to the team.
But everyone's awake, Dane. Everyone's awake.
Everyone's awake, yeah. Dane recognized the traditional song of his people by the weird bard owl.
I mean, you say that, but okay. So,
Hmm?
so Dienro recalls a story of the beautiful of a beautiful creature that usually hangs out around around waterfalls. Zacharias has jumped off the wagon and is currently walking towards the waterfall. As Dienra recalls stories of the 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼. Tales of a beautiful man standing utterly naked in the middle of a waterfall, playing their harp with masterful plinks, and how there's been conflicting stories about people meeting one and either getting away rich or not getting away at all. 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼.
Shit.
Oh, can I get a spelling
Okay.
check then?
Only if you promise not to look it up.
I promise not to look it up.
I'll provide an image once it becomes applicable.
All right.
I will, well, the cart obviously stops.
Well, you say
Ugh.
that,
Mm.
but let's roll a D100 to see if the reindeer stop by themselves or not.
Yeah, if Exact didn't stop him, he just jumped off.
Since you're the one that jumped off, you can call high or low.
High for good or high for bad? Or sorry.
It's your choice. High, basically choose one of them to be favorable.
Favorable will be high.
It is not favorable. The reindeer keeps on copping forwards.
Okay.
As you currently are walking at a regular walking pace towards this waterfall.
That? Wait, we could all hear the harp, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Harp this far out? In between towns? I remember hearing a story about that. Rius, mind stopping the cart? Rius? At this point, De'Ar's actually going to get up in order to move towards the front of the cart in order to see if Rius is there.
So you look out the front of the cart and look over to the left, and you see Zacharias, what appears to be about like, oh, I don't know, like maybe 30 feet away from 30 feet away from a pond, like gathering pond for a waterfall off to the left, off the side of the road.
Oh, by the way, I didn't see until now Alder redeemed a liquidarity, so everyone who's got a drink up.
I got tea.
I also have tea.
Lovely.
Is everything all right, Deanna?
Rius is making his way towards the sound. Deanna's gonna try and stop the cart.
Roll me an armor handling check.
Coming right up, but I don't think it's gonna be good though. So I got a 3. 18.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you handily just give a light tug at the reins, and the deer stop. The reins deer stop.
If he's walking towards it, and Deanna has said that, Vivian will jump on Ra. They'll burst out of the straw and go towards him.
Grog, Necrohamster, we're moving.
So I take-
Like starts screaming
So
away.
I take it that the party is currently bursting out of the wagon and is moving towards Zacharias.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Vivian
So-
would be getting a head
No, well,
start,
Necrohamster's
yes.
kind of still waking up, but yeah.
Because of how actions and such move. So this is what you see as you are approaching the area. Actually, you know what? Let me give you guys over.
Thank you.
Sweet.
I made a nice little. Also, disregard this person.
Disregarded.
That
Throws her away.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. You see a rogue figure
Regard him.
just standing for a split second, and then poof.
He's the originator of this operation. He's the mastermind behind it all.
So I would say, in terms of action economy, Deanna will probably be the last to go. Why is my health 50? You long rested. My health should be at max right now.
You're OP, bro. Wait, 50 is not your max health? 50?
No, my
What's
max
your
health's
max
70.
health? What?
I'm level
He's a-
7.
He's a marshal. He's a marshal at 7th level.
Fuck.
Do you want to hear mine?
What's yours?
wanna say close to
84 is my
90.
max
84.
health.
84?
Yeah, Raw's got 54.
Oh
Yeah.
my
High
god.
rolls,
Yeah.
man. High rolls.
Gwog, you and Necrohamster are the squishies of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
Let me
we
edit
weren't
that
that
HP
squishy.
because I'm
Like, honestly.
lower right.
Damn, you're low.
Holy shit.
Okay, I need to look at that again.
Wow, bro, my AC
Let's
is
see.
on. What?
So you're about at the
Fuck,
edge.
both
So
of you.
let us have everyone. Let us have everyone roll for initiative, shall we?
Oh, I got a drag.
It's just to help assume as to how quickly we can move up to try and catch Sirius.
You guys are going to be spawning down at the bottom here.
Oh no, why
That's
have my
fine.
initiatives all been shit?
That's
Lodging
fine.
a little high.
I was like, okay, I'm just gonna drag it out.
20.
Fuck you. Fuck
20.
you, Miguel.
Hey, Necrohamster.
Both of you guys, man. You guys are bullshit. You guys are hacking, bro. You guys
Uh,
are
It's not a good
Guys?
thing that I rolled high for one.
nice hacks, bro. You
Guys.
want to trade?
Guys,
What?
position yourselves the way you want to. Positioning is going to be very important right
Yeah,
now.
I would say Glog's ready. Precision.
Okay.
So,
As the DM said,
ready.
we're all of us aside from Rias would be at the edge of the map.
No,
However,
I understand that, but I need to know who's close to me.
I was going to follow it up, Kage. The closest
Okay.
one would probably be 𝓮𝓼 and 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼 because 𝓬'𝓼 has to make sure the cart's fully stopped before he follows after everyone.
Well, I want them to choose where they are because it's very important. There's an ability at work here.
Yeah, your aura.
I'm right
I
here.
have 2 auras up right now,
Yeah,
bitches.
we're next to you. Oh wow, double dueling, double dual wielding.
Dual wielding auras.
Is 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓾𝓲𝓵 riding on top of 𝓮𝓼?
Yeah.
Or is Necrom's
Okay,
making his
I
own
am.
desperate bolts?
Yeah.
Oh, so Necrom's initiative is gonna go down then. Oh, unless he runs
No.
off with Gwag.
Patches is controlling
He's
𝓮𝓼
against the
𝓮𝓼 a la
springboard.
Ratatouille.
All right.
He's using
just-
Gwag as a springboard. We're springboarding.
Well, Gwag's last in initiative is why I'm saying that.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying that he's springboarding. He's just gonna jump off me once to
Okay.
start. Pew, pew, combat attack, bro.
Combat.
Wait,
Missile.
let's see here.
What the hell is
Actually, what's Necrom's dex?
2
Now that I think about it.
slabs plus 10, 2d6 plus 2. What is this? DR
18.
for damage resistance.
18?
DC
Okay, yeah, you go
21,
Yeah, it's right then. You're before me.
Chanting dice
in music?
Don't look at it.
What the hell?
Ah, damn, you got it. Ah, you guys can see that.
Well,
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
did put notes. However, he does
Yeah, what?
look rather nice.
I had hoped because I didn't. I had very much hoped that because I didn't have the tooltip. I didn't have the general thing set to players see that you guys couldn't see the tooltip. But oh well.
Is he playing a
Yeah,
violin?
if I'm being real, I didn't see it. It didn't pop up on my screen.
It's
That's a violin.
It's a violin in the picture. However, as
Yeah.
Willock said, it's a harp he's playing.
Hey,
Huh.
can you guys
Yes.
tell me if you can hear a vacuum in the background or no?
No.
No.
Not right now.
Okay.
No. So to give
Hold
you
on.
an
I'm
image,
trying to.
give you a proper image of the 𝓮𝓼. Good goodness me. Let's not take that. Let's just copy image instead of taking the data image itself. Okay, here we go. So this is the 𝓮𝓼. It is. Just imagine a bare naked man standing in a waterfall.
Huh.
So-
Yeah, this dude's bearing it all for us.
Yeah, putting it
As
all
you
on
guys
display.
are approaching, you currently see nothing in the waterfall, but Zacharias is like walking towards it, and as you are getting closer, you notice just sort of out of nowhere, a very beautiful man playing a harp just sort of walks out, sort of as if they were invisible, just walks out of the waterfall, on top of the water towards
Is
towards
there-
Zacharias.
Is there an angelic choir? I feel like we need an angelic choir to be playing while the man approaches us.
I mean, he is the angelic.
kidding.
He is the
He's
angelic choir.
choir.
Oh wow, dude, he's far as fuck too, but it might be a good thing,
No, it's not.
bro.
No.
Okay, well, for you guys,
For Gwag it is.
Why, it's a fantastic, bro. Keep him the fuck away from me, man. Jesus Christ.
So this beautiful creature walks up to Zacharias and gives him a peck on the cheek and roll me a fortitude save as your
Alright.
lungs starts filling up with water.
Is this a seduction technique? Oh no.
No,
this is
it's
not.
a
This
kiss
is
of
a
death.
drowning
pretty much.
technique. This is a drowning technique.
This is an important
Yeah.
roll. You need to roll me. You very much need to roll me one.
Oh come on.
Oh,
Seven,
no.
that one. Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah,
No,
no.
you're-
Stays
You know
alive.
what just
Stays
happened?
alive, I'll animate him.
What was that? I couldn't hear.
Let's see. Were you with us? Were you part of the party when basically when the second game I ever played with Dane and Kage?
No,
yeah.
he never
No,
joined us with Trinic.
he never.
This is my first.
You start
My only
drowning.
game
Oh
with you
god.
was the evil game.
Here's
So-
the thing. Here's the thing though, because you just got hit by something called Drowning Touch, and you failed on
Save,
a
yeah.
DC 16 Fortitude save. Because technically you should do this on your turn, but I think it's fitting to make it happen now,
Okay.
just to give you a little bit more help to say it like that. Because
Alright.
your lungs immediately fill up with water and you are already drowning because you can't hold your breath. because you failed your fortitude save, you fall unconscious at 0 HP.
Okay.
Ooh.
You get another save next round, and if you fail that, you drop to -1 and start dying.
Wow.
And after that, you'll start taking 1d6 point of damage every time.
Arslan, you don't sound as
Gotcha.
concerned as I think you should be.
So because you failed that DC 16 fortitude save, you basically just lost all your health.
Alright.
Is that kiss of death
Oh,
a perk?
So Vivian, you just sort of see this gentle caress from this creature, and Zacharias just sort of falls over, sort of water pooling in his mouth.
Well, I command Ra to run.
Ra runs. Which direction, though?
That direction.
And Vivian falls off. Okay.
Nah, well,
She catches up, don't worry. It's a free action to catch up.
then Vivian will quick dismount.
I do believe that is a ride check.
It
to
is.
Make it a free action. DC 20, I want to say.
I made it.
Do I have fairy?
Nice.
Do I have more fairy-ish music? I think this one.
Yeah, my ride's a +9.
Yes, let's have it.
Oh, that's terrifying. That's terrifying.
What?
The music.
Terrified by the music.
Oh.
It was the same music I want to say that I played during the fairy market, but oh well.
No. This is not the music you use for the fairy market.
This is hunting.
Guess I forgot then.
No,
This is
but
more
yeah.
haunting than that.
So you quick dismount.
Mm-hmm. What do I do? I know. Okay. I am not going to use player knowledge. I see water coming out of Zacharias' mouth. Correct?
I mean, you sort of see water pooling in there. You can actually, you know what? Yes, you can you could technically equate it to sort of like a small waterfall, sort of almost like his lungs are continually being filled up from the inside.
Well, I will then make a heal check to try and help him.
A heal check to aid. I do believe this will. This could potentially
I'm starting
allow you-
CPR.
There are heal checks you can do. I do not. I honestly, I'll let you make a heal check, and depending on what happens. Yeah, depending on what happens, I'll see what happens. So yeah, roll me a heal check.
Okay. Oh, I got the spell instead of the skill. Okay. Add 5 to this. Once it pops up. That's a 15.
So a 15. That is technically enough for first aid. That is also technically enough for long care. I would say though that okay, so you just hop off of Ra and start trying to help this try to help this drowning man, and the more you push on his, you start pushing down on his chest, and you just see more and more water spilling out. It's not like there's any. It's almost like there's no end to it. The
Well,
creature
that was
beside you.
Sorry.
The creature beside you has at least not yet started attacking. It is just sort of standing there, looking quite pleased with itself, playing its harp.
That motherfucker.
Hopefully that's enough to give him a little bit of a bonus on his fortitude save, but I don't think so. That's my turn.
Patches. It is actually. Do you or Zach have higher dexterity? I want to say Zacharias that is
18,
higher.
No, he is higher. Mine's only a 14 or
Never
15.
mind.
Sorry. Yeah.
My
So yeah, 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓼 first.
I'm going to cast bull strength on the 𝓮𝓼𝓷𝓮'𝓼.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
𝓮𝓼𝓷𝓮'𝓼 strong as bull.
buffing you.
Oh.
I'm
well,
letting
this,
you get there as fast as possible.
Well, this doesn't improve my speed, but oh boy.
You can feel it. My power.
I can.
And-
I'm having a look at. Let's see here. Okay, so you technically speaking, you have 2 animate deads prepared now. Just letting you know.
Oh, you're looking at my notes now? Yeah, I was gonna ask you if I had that done right. I'm assuming level 7. When I looked at D20, I'm hoping that's how many spells per day I should have for each level.
You have 5 + 1, 4 + 1, 3 + 1, and 2 + 1.
Right.
So one of those animate deads is from your one of those animate deads could be from your domain. So you could have both remove, bestow, and 2 animate deads on 3rd level.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
No, but thank you. then,
just letting
then
you
yeah,
know.
I mean, like, I appreciate it. No, I do. I really do, because I'm still getting used to the domain thing.
That is why
Yeah.
I'm providing guidance, because I get a feeling you're not completely acclimated to the whole spellcasting thing yet. But don't worry, take your time. Take your time. I mean, I literally have 10 years plus experience with this, so.
Still appreciate it. But yes, I'm gonna cast Bull Strength, and then I'm gonna move up a little bit.
So
Because
you're
I can't
springboarding off
cast...
of Guag.
Exactly. I am springboarding off him. It's been a nice ride, but
It's been fun. Gotta go murder.
we need to spread out so we can maximize damage, my friend.
Oh yeah.
No,
There's so
that's
many
only like
Instagram
10
slots.
feet.
There's too many Instagram slots, bro. I have enough time to mac all of them. This is impossible.
Yeah.
So yeah, technically speaking, this would be the round where Zacharias would do the save to either basically either end the water or fall unconscious, and he failed. So we're gonna pass by Zacharias this turn, and it's the Emperor's turn.
One thing though,
Uh,
when that happens, because I do have a feat that does potentially trigger during this, which I'm just gonna put it up. It's the second half of that feat,
Second half of it.
because the hand can act when I'm unconscious.
The possessed hand can still act on behalf of fashion. The hand uses that statistic to perform actions in this manner. It cannot attack, but it can draw attack opportunity from actions it takes.
Perform the following actions each turn on your initiative. Can retrieve or pick up an item or weapon as a standard action. Attempt any of the following skill checks at a -4 penalty. Man, this
I mean,
hand's
you are
useful.
unconscious, so I would say you are unconscious. So yeah, this definitely would be a thing.
So probably risky for this, but the hand would. Actually, I'm gonna roll to see what it's gonna do quick. Outrange. hand's gonna try to drag me since I'm prone 5 feet down.
Oh, thank.
Should be the full action essentially.
Yeah.
So you're dragging yourself away while being pumped in the chest, basically.
Yeah, pretty much the hand's acting like, nope, we're out, peace, gone. I rolled
Thank-
for what it would do between all those choices, it chose that. So, would move to here, essentially.
What's the max movement speed for running?
Depends on what you're wearing. What
Uh,
armor class are you wearing?
Hold
Well,
on, let
armor
me
type rather.
bring my character back
Light,
down so I can.
medium, heavy.
Items. I am in a chain shirt, so light.
Chain shirt, so light. In that case, you can run 4 times your speed.
Okay, so 120 feet. So da. End turn there. Well, I say end turn, but I will at least free action into pummeling style. Not free action, swift action into pummeling style. So, 𝓬'𝓼's ready to fight.
You also have no dexterity. You also have no dexterity modifier to your AC this round, leaving yourself bare open for a lot of attacks because you ran.
Yep. If this dude takes the opportunity to, fucking attack us.
You're
So let me
prepared.
go double check my armor in combat. Here it is. So I
Whack.
would be flat-footed.
𝓮𝓼 Alright,
Is the left hand detached, by the way, or is it literally just like your hand goes up and sort of
Detached.
drags you magically backwards?
Yes.
His hand
It's
is
really
completely
attached. My hand's going backwards and pulling me away.
Goodness me.
You just see this hand doing it.
You do some magic vaudeville shit, basically.
And then I take a long shot, and then the guag is done.
Okay.
Well, you're not going to move up?
I already
You
did.
moved up.
Oh, okay. I didn't see. But then again, I have
How dare
scrolled
you.
up. I have scrolled
Yeah.
up.
yeah, you're pretty far.
Yeah.
Too far, bro. Bring
The
those cheeks
creature-
back here. We need your
The
shit.
creature, who's presumably a Fossagrim, goes up, saunters up to the edge of the water, and sort of falls backwards into it,
Oh no! Can we move him away from the waterfall?
and disappears from sight upon entering.
As he does that, can I actually make a check to actually identify? As a free action, or do I have to wait for my turn?
Knowledge nature?
Yes.
Roll knowledge nature. Actually, yeah, that'll probably be better you do your turn. Yeah, never mind, because you're getting advantage. Never mind.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking. Because I know the legends now, and what we just saw. That rogue dude from earlier.
So upon, yeah, that is all that happens. He falls into the water and disappears from sight as is, as like a Vaporeon in the water, as it were.
Vaporeon. That was a good one.
Oh yeah, Vaporeon's ability. If it's submerged in water, it's completely fucking invisible.
Yes,
That's pretty.
Really?
yes.
I don't remember.
The molecules of Vaporeon, according to the Pokédex, is equivalent to water. So if a Vaporeon touches water, it just blends in. It is not something that it does like voluntarily. It is an involuntary reaction with Vaporeon's body. It just sort of becomes fucking invisible. It is the ultimate stealth killer in the ocean. Give that boy a knife. But yeah, Vivian, you still keep pumping the chest of Zacharias, and it just more and more water keeps coming out.
I'm going to force a breath into his lungs.
So, yeah, I'm not gonna have you roll for this. You try to force breath into his lungs, and it's like trying to blow. It's like trying to blow into a sealed milk bottle.
Yeah, I figured. What am I rolling?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't need to roll anything because you literally make no headway. Like, you go to blow, and your mouth fills with water as you try to blow. Actually, you know, it's like.
What?
It's like having your lips over a soda bottle and shaking the bottle. It fills your mouth with gas and water.
Well, Vivian will spit out the water.
Gotta suck on the venom like a snake.
Oh god, I have an idea, but I'm not sure it's gonna work to bring his ass back out.
It won't. We legitimately need him to make his save, or he
Yep.
dies.
I was
Not-
just
not
boost
Rias.
my save. That's about it.
I wasn't talking about Rias.
Oh, let me look.
I might have joined at about time.
Oh, Greg's here!
So, are you here to watch or are you here to play? Important question.
I'm here to play.
Okay. In that case, once you touch down on the roll 20, I'll have you roll something as well as the others. But yeah, Vivian, you're just spending your time trying to get the water out, or?
By the way,
I was looking to see if there was anything else I could do spell-wise, but I have Keep Watch, Bless, Instant Armor, and Eagle Splendor.
If only you had guidance.
If only. By the way, for
Yeah.
everyone who's currently watching the stream, there we go.
You know what? I will have Vivian, or I will have Raw pick up Rias and move him further away from the water. And yes, that means Rias goes into Ra's mouth.
Sorry, I was distracted by something. Could you reiterate?
I'm going to have Raw pick up Rias with his mouth and move him further away from the water.
So you're just having Ra drag Zacharias away.
I'm trying to use the effects of Swallow Whole. Technically, since he can do up to medium-sized creatures.
Here's the thing about Swallow Whole, though, is that he's going to start taking damage as you swallow the character whole. Not keep in mouth whole, swallow whole.
Okay. Well, yes, we'll do a drag then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you'll keep him safe in your stomach, but he's going to take bludgeoning damage every turn.
And he's already dying.
He's already dying. I have no idea what the fuck to say.
Well, he's not dying yet. Right now,
I'm
he's
stable right now.
Depending on his
Next
save,
turn, I'll be dying
he's
if I
going to
fail.
start dying. Yeah.
Ra's Kirby.
Okay.
He's alive for now.
There we go. I move him there.
So,
Or I guess
Greg,
Vivian's not there. Vivian's there.
Akira, to catch you up, Rias got hypnotized by a Fossagrim, and is currently got hit with a kiss of drowning.
You know
he
what?
is drowning on land.
You know what
It
the
is
worst
a
thing
spell,
is?
right?
We don't know.
The worst thing is that this has happened in another game of mine. This exact scenario did. And I wasn't paying enough attention attention to kind of help him with his first will save.
But yeah,
And
as
𝓬𝓪𝓷
Akira,
knows the legends
just-
of this creature right now. Sorry.
well, you know the legends, you know the specifics of the creature itself. You knew about the creatures of a
Yet.
beautiful man's playing a harp or a violin in the middle of the forest, middle of a waterfall, buck naked. But yeah, it was a cautionary tale of death and fortune. But yeah, Akira appears, and everyone with the exception of Vivian rolls, and that includes Akira.
Even
Yes.
Zacharias?
DM, sir.
The hand
Well,
rolls thing. The hand rolls.
Hand rolls.
Is not Zacharias' hand rolls, but he doesn't have any visuals, so he can't see.
Nope. Not yet. I can get a feed for that. Not yet.
A
24
24
is sadly
hits.
not enough.
I got
And a
10.
10 is sadly not enough either.
We
You're
got a fail,
rolling
fail,
road
fail.
guy.
Gwog, your turn for a will save.
Okay, let's see what happens.
So the last thing Akira remembers. The last thing Akira remembers is sitting in the wagon, just having passed the town of 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓴𝓼, and the ring of sustenance had just barely kicked in. So you went from being extremely hungry to feeling more and more good, basically.
Okay.
Suddenly find yourself in the middle of a snowy forest next to a waterfall with Zacharias right next to you. Well, but Zacharias ahead of you, currently spewing out water from seemingly nowhere. Like a fountain, like a water feature, like a shitty water feature in a hotel with low flow. It just sort of bubbles out of his mouth constantly.
Oh, so I don't know anything about what just happened at all.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't. You just sort of blink and you just sort of move places.
Kira sees him spewing water out of his mouth. That's not normal, right?
That is not normal.
Yeah, it's not normal.
Okay,
you're
cool.
at the bottom of this turn's initiative, so we'll get to you when we get to you.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's the
Vivian?
hamster's turn.
Okay.
I think his name's Patches. I'm not sure.
Well,
He's beautiful no
the
matter
race-
what.
The ring of sustenance is amazing if you don't intend to eat for a while.
Or at all.
Or at all. But
I'm
his
gonna
is slightly
prepare-
cursed, so he can't even enjoy the taste of food.
You can enjoy a good ruby, though.
Nice ruby. Mmm,
You're-
delicious.
You're a Goron now.
No, he's not Goron.
Right,
He's
yeah.
Spike from My Little Pony.
No. Well, I'm Legend of Zelda person first. You are Akira Goro.
I like
Akira Goro.
Akira
Okay.
Goro.
You're Akira Goro and Akira Spike.
Just make sure don't eat a spiritual gem of fire. You need the Goron ruby to go see Zelda.
Goron Squad. Goron Squad up. Alright, so Miguel, it's your turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna prepare spectral hands and then I'm just gonna move up.
Waggity Wagon is currently typing.
I'm typing.
Yeah, what's up, Patches?
Patches, as he said, activated. He activated Spectral Hand, and then he moved up. That was his turn.
Okay.
So it's Rias' turn.
Zacharias. Second fortitude save.
Well. Oh.
Yeah. You take 1 point, and you are currently in dying status.
Someone needs to
What will
fucking keep his health up.
You're gonna keep rolling fortitude checks, and every turn from now on, if you do not succeed on your check, you are first gonna lose. Well, at the start of the turn, you're gonna lose 1 hit point. Then you're gonna attempt to save, and if you fail, you're gonna take 1d6 extra hit points of damage. as you are actively drowning now.
Body spasming and all.
𝓓𝓪𝓷.
It is my turn. I would like to take the free action to Knowledge Nature. Am I allowed?
Sorry. I keep getting distracted by sounds and stuff. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, you wanted to what action? Do what actions?
I would like to Knowledge Nature first as my free action.
Right, knowledge nature. Roll ahead.
10.
Yeah, you know he looks pretty. You know he plays the harp real good. You are with that sort of a roll. You are not even sure if it's actually is the 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮 from the folklore that you remember being told. I mean,
Alright.
it matches up with the stories, but you're not quite sure.
So
Like, that might be, that it might not be.
So, as I move up to here, 𝓓𝓪𝓷 is going to be pulling out the bag of conflagration.
So you're standing at the lip of the pond, and you're looking into it. Could you roll me a perception check?
Sure. 18.
With an 18, you see a couple things at the bottom of this pond. Mainly,
bones.
Well, you don't necessarily see bones. You see a couple of human faces sort of sticking out of the mud. But you also see a whole bunch of coins and what appears to be an absolutely beautiful harp.
Alright. As I stand there with the bag and conflagration in my hand, I'm going to undo the tie and toss it in while it's opening up. Setting this fucking pond on fire!
So you undo the tie and you just sort of toss in the bag and it sort of lands there. And no fire.
Really? Its magical fire doesn't fucking activate? Wow, the one time.
I'll tell you this, like when you toss it when it's in the air, nothing is happening. When it lands on the water, it sort of floats. A couple of little bit of water goes into the bag and it sort of puffs up with steam.
Oh no. I think I know what might be going on, but
Considering the fact
Anyways, you got a sputtering red balloon in the middle of the pond now.
Yeah. Since I didn't attack, I can still move. So
I'm
just gonna.
You had a movement action to get up the bag and a standard action to toss it in.
All right. No red balloons. Well then. That's really all I can do.
Technically speaking, tossing the bag in is an attack, and you have to move to get there. So.
Well, that will be my turn.
𝓮𝓼𝓵, it's your turn.
Okay. And then, Will, look, bro, after session, I'd like to ask you about the Belt of 𝓲𝓵 and its details, because I may have completely blanked on writing them down the last time you spoke about it.
Well, the belt of Longshot is basically just imagine Longshot but a belt. That is basically it.
Okay.
You wouldn't benefit from casting Longshot anymore, but you could just activate Longshot with the belt. That is basically it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It is like the necklace of spectral hounds from Patches, except that you use standard action to activate Longshot for a turn, so you don't have to use one of the extracts.
Oh, fantastico. Okay then. Cool.
Otherwise, if you want to pay extra, it can be constantly active, but that's going to cost at the very least 10,000. I want to say.
No, I'm ready out. And that's why I wanted to confirm with you, because I remember you giving me a much more expensive option. I think we worked out list that the Belt of 𝓲𝓵 basically replaces my My potion, let me just write that down. Basically, places, launch shot, extract, cool. But I need to activate it. Okay, very cool.
Clack, clack, clack.
And then, what's the guy going to do? We're gonna move closer. I already moved closer. How far am I? Okay, plus 10, and then my bombs have a range of, or it's been a while. 20 plus 10 is 30. Damn. You know what? I'm gonna drink.
Take all those off. God damn.
Identify. Bark skin. What does bark skin give me? No. Blur. And then I'm actually going to activate bark skin. I'm gonna drink some bark skin as well. And then yeah, that's gonna be the end of the turn for the 𝓲𝓪.
Okay. Akira, it is your turn.
I have no idea what's going on with this man, right?
Yeah, you just sort of popped in and you didn't even see anyone. You just sort of see him just sputtering on the floor.
Akira will free action shout out, "What just happened to him?"
𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮!
Does anyone want a free action response?
Yeah,
He's
Deanna
a
shouts back at 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮.
God damn it, Dane, let me fucking speak. Vivian says, water spewing out of his mouth. I can't even get air into his lungs.
Alrighty. So I heard 𝓮𝓼𝓷𝓮 and that, correct? I think so.
Yeah, 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮, and you heard Dana speaking something about 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮, just shouting 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮, and water won't stop pouring out of the mouth of the lungs of Zacharias.
Would I know what a 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮 is?
If you're on nature check, you could.
Knowledge nature?
Knowledge nature. Deanna knows the legend. He doesn't know what the fuck it is, though.
Yeah, you just heard the law. You can't point at it visually.
Alright, let's hope this is good. Yeah. 27.
Yep, that's enough. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's make this a little bit fun then, shall we? I can give you... Because you did not... just because you are... Because you just heard 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮, I'm gonna go based on the 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮 thing. Gonna be a little bit honest here. It is not as per the book 𝓲𝓪𝓮. So, seeing as you haven't seen it yourself, you're gonna have to go based on what the stat block says for the base one is. So I can either give you 3 pieces that might be interesting, or you can ask 4 questions.
I'm gonna ask 4 questions, the most obvious of which is, why the fuck is he spewing up water?
Wait, it's 4 questions. Let me double check. Let's see, it's every 5, I want to say. So DC is that, and then it'd be 1, 2... fuck it. Well, I said 4, I'll let it be 4. So, the reason why is because he just got touched with an ability to 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮 called Drowning Touch. Drowning Touch floods the lungs of a creature that is willing, helpless, or affected by enchanted music ability to essentially just be fill up the lungs with water. They cannot breathe, they cannot even hold their breath, and they immediately start drowning. First failed fortitude save and their HP dropped to 0 and they are unconscious. Next round, if they fail, it drops to a -1. They lose 1 health and start dying. Third round, they start losing 1 health. If they don't succeed then, and every turn after, they're going to take 1d6 turns of hit points until they save. On the first successful save, the lungs will clear of water and the target will be stabilized.
Okay, so I heard enchanted music ability, correct?
Yes.
I don't hear anything right now, do I?
At the moment, you do not.
Okay.
You want to know about the enchanted music ability?
Yes, I want to know about that.
So, as per standard 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮, as a full-on action, the 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮 can play a stringed instrument, usually a harp or a violin, to target a single creature that can see and hear the 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮. Usual 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮 is must be within 45 feet. Obviously, I took a bit of a liberty with that. But yeah, it is identical to the effect of the spell Unnatural Lust, with a cast level of 9th and a will save of 19. The action provokes, and if the creature touches or kisses the 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮, the Fae can affect the target with its Drowning Touch ability for free.
I heard Fae. That's an important clue right there.
Yeah, you more or less would have just known that because
Okay.
I told you roll a nature check.
Okay, I wasn't clear specifically.
Sorry.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, Fae. Yeah, you would know the 𝓓𝓪𝓏 to be a Fae creature. So Fae creature, you get that for free because you did a nature check, and you have 2 questions left.
What else would I get for free, just so we can get that out of the way immediately?
Well, the name, and just the fact that it's a creature Fae with the subtype of aquatic.
Okay. Do I know any background information on the 𝓓𝓪𝓏 and something like that as for free, or would I have to use my question to ask that?
Well, that would be something that Dane could fill you in on afterwards.
Okay. This is not a question about the 𝓓𝓪𝓏. This is just out of that. Have I seen this guy when I popped in? Probably not.
No, he was currently not visible.
Okay.
You don't know where he went. The others know, but you don't know where he went. When you appeared, he was not there.
I'm going to free action speak again if I can, and that's up to you.
Yeah, sure.
Free action speak. Where is it?
It went in the water.
There must be something in the water.
Something in the water. Oh, boy. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I can get there. I
would like 𝓓𝓪𝓷 to free action respond as well, if I'm able to.
Go ahead.
I would say you're gonna have to ask your 2 last questions before moving.
Okay, I'm gonna ask my questions before moving.
𝓓𝓪𝓷 can respond to the question
I
where it
can't
is.
see it in the water. So you got 2 responses. 1, it went in the water, and 2, 𝓓𝓪𝓷 can't see it. That's even with his blind eyes. Come on, guys.
And it's nighttime. It's getting to be nighttime.
Yeah, so he's able to actually see perfectly. But he can't see it.
All right, let's see here. Might be. I don't know if Dane can see it. I don't know, period. So, 𝓓𝓪𝓷. So I'm going to go ahead and ask 2 more questions. Next question. Since it is a Fae, and this might be obvious, but I'm going to ask it anyways, do I know if they like making deals? Like bargains, like at the bazaar we just visited?
You would not necessarily know that the 𝓓𝓪𝓏. You would know the 𝓓𝓪𝓏 would be more into playing a lute and luring people than making deals. They are not necessarily known to be well, traders, let's say it.
I gotcha. Let's see here. Last question. So I heard all about the Drowning Touch, helpless music, enchanted music ability. So technically, it is a magical ability, correct? That's not my question. I'm just asking out of
Enchanting music and drowning touch, because you already asked a question about those are both supernatural abilities.
that. Okay.
So technically not magic. They're
Okay.
supernatural.
Okay. Do I know? Okay, so I know it's a fae. It's a fae. It's good at disguising itself. It lives in the fucking forest. So in Akira's mind, his first thought is, okay, how do I stop the water thing? That's not obvious immediately, of course. So,
Well, it's obvious immediately. He has to make a fortitude save.
Yeah. He has to make the fortitude save. He has to. Because there's no other way to really stop it.
Just to toss you a freebie, probably a good way to help with that is casting Bear's Constitution on him to help with his con saves.
Or water breathing.
That action could also work. I mean, he's drowning.
I mean, my question is, would I have had time to change my spells out, period? Because if not, then these are the same spells that I have.
Yeah, no, you just blinked.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those on the intermediate list, we're literally in. If we do not make that save, we have no clue about our surroundings anymore.
Okay. So all I have is
we kind of just literally teleport through time.
Okay.
Yeah. Instead of being blissfully like filled in of the goings on, you are literally disconnected from time if you don't make the save. If you do make the save, you get to see everything without blinking eyes. Actually, without any visuals whatsoever. You're in a black void just hearing.
I got you.
Forever and ever.
So I don't have, I do not have water breathing. I did not prepare that earlier because guess what? That was a while ago. But I have one last question to ask. And that's going to be, is there a way, either magical or non-magical, to stop the drowning touch effect?
Water breathing.
Yep.
That was an easy one. That was an easy one to ask. I like those questions because you already gave me the answer. Water breathing stops it.
Wait.
It makes it benign.
You said bull's strength, right?
No, bull's strength.
No.
Bear's Constitution. The one that increases his Constitution to basically grant him a +2 to his fortitude saves.
Okay, I don't have that prepared, at least. Last question. Do I know if any magic...
The last question you asked was is there a way to stop it? And I repeated it back to you. Monkey's paw, you asked me a question, I gave you an answer. An answer you already gave me, but you asked a question.
Fair enough. Yeah. My last question wasn't going to be so important. It was just like, can it disguise itself? But obviously, whatever. Yeah. Is there such a thing as moving twice? Like action to move as well?
Well, so far you've only taken 3 actions. So you can either double move to move twice your speed, or you can run to move 4 times your speed at the cost of your dexterity to your AC for a while. As in, like, 1 turn.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm looking at my spells I have prepared. I have not much that can really help. I have not much that can really help at all.
Again, I've been sitting on this encounter since little before you guys sat on the boat to get to this place in the first place.
I did not know we were on a boat. I did not know we were on a boat, and Akira would not be able to know that because he just popped in.
No. I'm saying I've been sitting on this encounter since you guys boarded the boat in Varisia.
Yeah. I cannot save. Oh, wait. I have my ability to use 1 spell from my spell list that is unprepared. I just fucking remembered.
Yeah.
Fucking use it! Remind you about it, but I'm
gonna run right up.
I've been reminding you every so often of that, so...
Okay, thank goodness. Thank you, Greg Brain. I'm gonna walk right up to 20 feet straight up to... that's 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼, not me. No, stop. Please, cooperate. I'm trying to save a man here. Okay, I'm going to move myself right here and cast water breathing on Zacharias.
Zacharias is no longer in mortal peril. He is still at -1. He's going to take 1 point of damage next turn, but he no longer are going to suffer the ill effects from failing the fortitude save.
And the duration is 2 hours per level, so
Yeah, so
12
he's
hours.
going to be fine for a while.
Yeah,
He could literally fail his saves till tomorrow and he'll be fine.
yeah. So you see Akira rush up. I know he's breathing water. Well, trying to. I cast water breathing on him. I look to Vivian, and I say, he can breathe water now.
He's
Please
good.
help him. And
Clear.
with that, we are given a little bit more time. Well, at least Zacharias is not going to die outright.
Yes.
Thank you for reminding me, Brain. Anyways, I'm like, wait, I'm a sword binder. Oh yeah. It was like, man, what can I do? I can. Oh wait, yeah. So now I'm here. The 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼 is still around, right?
We do
Well, you
not
don't
know
know.
where. All we know is that it went into the water, and then
It went in the
disappeared.
water, and 𝓬'𝓼 is still right next to the water.
Yenra
So
is
that-
next to the water, and no, we just don't see it. It kind of shimmied into the
Yeah.
water.
Yep,
Like
that
shimmered.
is end of his turn. Vivian, I believe, right?
Depends as to what the 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮 does. We can't see him.
Yeah.
Well, the 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮 does not appear, but you do start seeing something in the water. You know those faces I told you about earlier?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
There you
yeah,
go.
they start rising from the silt in this little pond. And
Oh, boy.
they are currently holding things.
What things?
You see some on the left are currently holding great axes, and the two on the right are holding long swords and shields.
They're still in the water, right?
Sounds
They're
like
still-
a fun
well,
time.
They are still in the water. They have spent one action to get up from their prone position, and is currently powering through.
Okay, because if they were staying in the water, because lightning bolt the water. But, Dane,
Let me just double check something.
it don't look so good, Dane.
Well, here's the thing. They had to spend an action to get up. So them moving also takes an action. I don't have to worry about
Yeah.
being attacked immediately.
Yeah.
But you are currently surrounded by armed creatures that looks like rather drowned Vikings.
Ah, so my people.
You
Great.
you might
You
want
notice
to
one of them
take
is your Aunt
Werecoin.
Gertrude.
What was that, Wilduck? I couldn't hear you over Kage.
I was joking that you notice one of them is your Aunt Gertrude.
T.
But no.
So Aunt
Long lost
Gertrude.
auntie.
One of them
And a
is a
great
lady
coin.
Viking though. One of the great axes is a lady Viking.
All right. And Kage said, "Great coin, great."
No, I said you should be collecting Werecoins for this.
I should be.
There are many things that should be right
Yeah.
now. Unfortunately, they're not all there.
Vivian, it is your
Okay.
turn.
Let's teach Deanna respect. Shut the fuck up, Strife.
You're gonna do this. Yeah, that's how I'll do it. Okay. So as I move, I'm going to pull out my sword, get into a flank with Dane. And attack.
These things smell like
Wait.
a swamp.
You know what? Before I attack, I'm going to swift action smite evil the one in front of me.
It lights up like a Christmas tree.
Excellent. For the terms of the first one, is it undead?
Yes.
Okay. That has been activated. Okay. Okay. Hello, Longsword. I've missed you.
It's the big brother of Sword. Oh no!
I'm gonna do
Follow
first
the
and
force.
second attack. Oh no, I only get one attack. I'm right. I only get one attack.
Yeah, you
Because
moved.
you had to move.
Yes. That is. I rolled an 11. That is a 28 to hit.
28 to hits.
And then I need a d6 plus 17. What? Why did 2 roll? I only needed 1. Hold on.
Well, just take the 6.
Okay, I'll take the 6.
I mean, you rolled if you roll more than once, I'll take the first die every time.
Okay, we'll take the 6. 6 plus 17 is 21 points of damage.
6 plus 17 is 21.
Yes.
I want to say
No,
it's 23. but-
23. No, it's 23. You're right. I just cannot math.
That is fine.
I've been up since 1 a.m.
That is fine. This thing is still standing, but it's standing on its last leg.
Okay. Ra's turn.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, you almost forgot. Wait, isn't Ra with Rias back there?
Ra is currently holding Rias. He
So
was in
what
the
is
process
Ra
of
doing with
dragging him.
Rias?
You know what? Free action guard.
Standing by, guarding Rias. Got it.
Yes. Now
Okay.
that's my turn.
Patches. There are.
Just sees a bunch of undead.
Yeah, and
at
he's,
least
he's
to Patches'
upset that
trained
they're not
eyes,
his.
these are definitely 4 undead just stepped out of the water.
Yeah, and he's disappointed that they're not his. So for now, I just want to cast Cure Critical Wounds on Zacharias.
Roll a 3d8 plus 7. I want to say.
Yeah, that's a 3rd level spell.
Wait,
18.
critical? Wait, critical or
Critical.
serious? Critical is
Critical.
4d8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, critical is your 4th level cure wounds.
Oh shit.
It's not often we see I see critical. Sorry about that. Yeah, so that is okay.
Just take the second one. 22.
Yeah, that is 20. Zacharias is healed and is
And wakes up.
stabilized with 22 HP.
Take half your health. buddy.
Zacharias opens up his eyes, goes to say something, and comes out like just gurgles as he tries to speak with a mouthful of water.
Gargling water.
With his
His lungs
with
are-
one of his hands not on.
Yes.
No, the hand's attached. It's just dragging me. It didn't detach.
Yeah,
Okay.
his hand moves his arm free of its own will.
Like I say, it was Wardville magic. But yeah, do you want to do some movement, Patches?
Completa.
Yes, I'm just gonna move a little bit off to the side here, closer in range, and I'll be right back. I have to go pick up something real quick.
Roger
Okay.
that. It's Rias' turn.
Zacharias, roll me a fortitude save.
Oh,
We still
God.
haven't done with those.
Yeah, he got
It's not lethal anymore, but you still have to roll.
He
24!
finally made it!
Now I make it.
So you start vocalizing how my mouth is full of water, but it comes out like gurgles, and you just keep on repeating it, and just suddenly you manage to cough up a whole bunch of water, like 2 liters worth or 2 lungs worth, off to the ground, and yeah.
Who knew water breathing would help you get above a 10 this time?
Apparently.
Hey, at least you have your entire turn. You can get up and start shooting.
Hey, at least actually no, he can his entire turn. Yeah, he can.
I'm prone right now, Dame,
Move
so.
action to stand up,
Yeah.
and then he can do a second move action to dive into the water to go search for the fossicrim. Grim. He has water
No,
breathing
yeah, we
after
go
all.
right after him, right?
You just charge right on in.
He'll stand up, and just because of flavor for what happened, the standard action is coughing up all the water. But yeah. He's just recovering from that.
I'm just imagining. Go ahead.
I was gonna say roleplay wise, Ra gives nudging encouragement.
That's what I said.
Ra
Yeah,
is a
that'll be
literal
all
crutch.
Because
being
he just
leaned on.
almost died from that, so he's standard action just heaving up the water as fully as he can.
𝓓𝓪𝓷, you are currently surrounded by what looks like drowned, dead Vikings. One of them which may or may not look like your Aunt Gertrude.
Regardless, 𝓓𝓪𝓷's hands are trembling as he clenches them into fists. He is fucking raging right now. And I'm going to swift action, martial flex in order to grab Hurricane Punch.
Oh boy.
And
At least I know you're going to be focusing your attacks on one character now.
No, I don't have to. Because
Hurricane Punch is punched twice to make him fly, right?
I just have to punch. I just have to hit enemy twice in order to make them fly.
Yeah.
And
So you can't spread your punches around then.
No, I can.
Yeah, just not as much.
Just not as much because I have 3 attacks, and I'm gonna be power attacking with the first one going right behind me in front of Vivian towards that undead fucker for the first attack.
And natural one.
20.
No, just dirty 20
well,
instead.
22. Because of the flank.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, flank 22. Does that hit?
You sort of knock his jaw right off.
Yeah, that's what the backhand. And he's going in with his second and third attack towards this fucker.
Okay, go for it.
So, first attack. 22.
That is a hit.
Is it alive?
It's still alive, yeah.
Second. Does a 16
Hits the
hit?
shield.
So
Alright, he blocks it, basically.
Okay, that's what I figured.
You don't land a good strike, it just takes the damage.
Alright. And that will be that won't be all of 𝓓𝓪𝓷's turn, as he will free 5 this way.
And then they all have step up. Sorry. We'll be kind of fun to have some to essentially have undead bodies have step up, right?
It would be hilarious just seeing these zombies just fucking shamble up like it's fucking.
They all just Michael Jackson lean after you. This is 𝓓𝓪𝓷, motherfucker.
Was it 𝓓𝓪𝓷? I should not be singing.
𝓮𝓺𝓾𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓼 turn. Very nice.
𝓮𝓺𝓾𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓼.
𝓮𝓺𝓾𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓼.
You're shitting me.
Loogie loogie.
Woogie.
Is this the right one? Let me measure. Measure twice, cut once, right?
Well, measure twice, bomb once, but
I love you, well done. That was a good one. Oh, measure twice, bomb.
You're not a carpenter, you're an alchemist. Act like one.
Yeah, alright. I'm throwing an explosive bomb at these two. I can't ping at these two assholes.
Explosive bomb focused on that one.
Yeah, shoot this one.
A 14 hits the touch.
Very nice.
Let's
And
see.
then damage.
𝓓𝓪𝓷 is currently
Gets
within the
fired
blast radius.
as well. Oh, fuck. Damn.
Also, I just noticed that this map is also on the accursed square fireball system.
Which means?
There we go. 5e rolls of movement.
Oh, okay.
Where 2 diagonals is 10 instead of 2 diagonals being 15, which leads to fireball being a fucking square.
Yeah, I know, right?
Man, that fireball's so square.
Yes, it's too square. Can I save a space or no? Because
Yeah,
of the angle?
I'm guessing that 𝓮𝓼 is definitely saved with this
Yeah.
one.
For sure, for sure. And then yeah. Wait, explosive. They get splash. This guy gets splash damage, right?
Yeah, the other one as well.
Okay.
I want
Okay.
to say your splash damage is like 7 if memory serves.
Let's
Yep.
see. Yeah, damage.
Yeah,
So,
7.
All right.
So
Beautiful.
7 to him and 7 to him.
The front
And
and center one takes 15 points of damage and is currently burning.
Very nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
This one is reduced to 0 HP
Oh.
and is currently just falling
Staggered.
apart because it's undead.
yeah.
No, it's not staggered. It's undead.
Discombobulating.
Undead hitting 0 HP is destroyed. So it's dead.
Fair point. Bluey.
Akira. Unless Guag moved, you're right.
Yeah, no, Guag did move, but that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of
Akira's
Guag.
turn.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I have initiative of 0. Anyways.
Yeah, because
so
you
do
joined
they.
mid combat, so you got dumped at the bottom of turn order.
Yes. All right, let's see here. What spells can I do? What would be useful right about now?
Fireball.
Yeah, but I don't have that.
Oh, right. I need to change Strife's image back.
Yes, you do. You know, I could do something that would let you guys escape, but you're going to keep pounding at those guys no matter what happens. So I'm going to stay
Fair.
here with 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓴 and just, you know, in the most polite way possible, leave him to cough up the water on his own. But he's fine now. He is very not healed, but well, he's got some health. He's got not none. He's better off,
That's
but
good.
he
Akira
has
wishes he
my
was
health,
mechanical so he could cast Make Whole upon Zacharias. Akira
could
now makes
cast Make
plans to make
Whole?
Zacharias into a clockwork soldier.
Oh my god. That's how this campaign continues. I make you all into clockwork soldiers and put your brains in them.
Yes. No, really,
How
though,
are you doing,
can't-
Robo Vivi?
with Craft Construct, you can legit craft clockwork soldiers. There is literally stats for it, like first
How-
party.
How are you doing, Vivian 0.356? Ribbit. Me too.
Ribbit.
Father, I crave violence.
Rib.it.
Father,
If you
I
want that
crave
joke,
violence.
we did make a clone joke with Guag.
Oh god. But yeah,
Yeah, Guag might be a clone.
probably
Yeah.
these guys are.
Moving on.
Father, I crave violence. Me too. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see here. Well, I'm not
Right,
gonna
Grace Spaghettios
lightning
and
bolt
oil.
I'm not gonna lightning bolt Zacharias, but I am going to. That's 40 feet. So, do I get a free 5 feet movement? No, I don't think I
Yeah,
should.
Yeah, you can.
You can take a movement action as well before you start tossing hands.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt is a standard action after all, not a full.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I can take damage.
I know. That's why I'm going to use my sword. My sword!
No. I'm saying if you want to use lightning bolt, go ahead. I can take damage.
Well, let's see how far this can move me. You know, that might actually work out. Hold on, let me check something. Okay, so from here, it's that way. But to get there, I need to be... Yeah, let me see. Hold on, I'm trying to find out a better... You know, no matter where I go, it's still 35 feet. Hold on.
For reference, if you go like this, you will hit everyone, including Vivian.
Yeah.
I am fine with that.
And you
Vivian?
do have consent.
I have consent to annihilate Vivian. Okay, that's fair by me.
You have consent to lightly shock her.
This isn't going to be light. This isn't a tase. It's more of like a, oh, you want to grab the power station? Go ahead.
I am not fatigued. My lay on hands is 5d6. Plus
Okay, if you say so, muchacho.
At the very least, he doesn't have to roll an attack roll, therefore he can't get a natural 20 on the spell cast.
1. Exactly.
Yeah, hold on. Let me make sure this is the
Thank you,
right
Shrek,
place.
by the way.
Yep, this is the right place.
Oh, you even get the water too. Awesome.
I even get the water too, yeah. So, yeah. Lightning bolt. Reflex save, please.
Zippity zappity, the water get electricity.
Skedaddle,
Well,
skadoodle.
you say
you're-
that, but
Yeah.
you say
hit the
that,
rock.
but it goes. Yeah, it goes to hit them both. You have to go past and hit the rock, so it doesn't hit the water.
That's fair. That's fine.
I make it.
You do make it. Actually, you don't.
That is
just-
without a
That's
modifier.
without-
that
That's
is
without
no
her
modifiers.
modifiers. She's rolling from her.
Right.
She's rolling from her
I
D&D
That is a
Beyond.
24.
Okay.
I make
You're
it.
good.
Unless your
You do
save is above a 24 or is a
Hey.
25, I make it. We're good.
I mean that's a nice level spell at this point, but still, you know. Yeah, lightning bolt. Ha. 24 damage.
Okay,
take
so here's what
12.
happens.
That's a fitting color.
Here's what happens. Bob back here. Bob back here tries to get out of the way, but is just absolutely blasted and dies. And Pseudo Gertrude over here tries to pull off a cool funky dance move and ends up with her head right in the lightning beam and just fucking beefs it because she rolled a
Ooh.
natural one.
Yeah.
Guys, I need you guys to know I'm at 69 HP.
Nice.
Nice.
I did not plan for that, and I don't know what that means.
Actually, let's see, one moment.
Just it's an internet thing, just say nice.
Very nice.
I feel
Just-
like I shouldn't, just based on the fact that you're telling me.
Eh.
Wow.
It will make
am
you blush
joking,
if
of
we
course.
explain it.
I am joking. Also, I do not trust Ace to explain anything to me.
The crowd may even have tears in their eyes.
There you go.
Greg, it's the sex number.
69. Very
There's a number for
nice.
sex?
It's
Well,
position.
technically
God,
speaking, if
Dane.
you depending on how far you go into comedy, there are several.
Okay.
George Carlin was
Anyways.
George Carlin was specifically fond of 70. That is 6
Funny
on one
sex
of the
number,
ass.
huh?
So yeah,
Anyways, they're both annihilated.
indeed they are. But initiative
And-
is still standing.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I have one lightning bolt I popped off. I also have my other spells, so yeah, that's my turn.
Vivian, you see no movement.
I spend a move action to cast Detect Evil.
Oh wow, they're all dead. Did I even miss a turn?
No, they got
Lightning bolt
bolted.
happened.
Lightning bolted. Huh?
Your turn is literally the next Miguel after this one. You just came back in time after Kage's.
Very nice.
So
Perfect
you use Detect
timing.
Evil,
Yeah.
and on your first turn, you do Detect Evil.
Okay.
Is it patches?
I mean, yeah. You're not wrong.
Besides the obvious.
Yeah, unfortunately, he has Aura of Evil. So.
But yeah, you no longer sense evil emanating from the undead, at least. Well,
Okay.
you don't know that. You don't know that yet, but you can assume. First round of Detect Evil, you just know, hey, there's evil.
Okay.
There's
That-
evil afoot.
I will move closer to the water as my standard action. And that will be my turn.
And
Oh,
you see
hold on.
basically-
If Zacharias moves up, Ra will follow him as a guard.
Mhm. I mean, it was already on guard. But
Yeah.
and like I said with Dane, with the Enra, when you get up to the water's edge, you look in. With the exception of seeing the human faces, you instead see four sort of like human-esque holes in the floor, and you also see a whole bunch of gold coins scattered over the entirety of the bottom of this pool, and a very immaculate looking harp.
Oh no.
Well, that is my turn.
Badges.
Chewing.
How dare
Roger's
you
gonna
chew?
move up and look for any corpses he can bring back.
There are 4 of them.
But
No,
you
they
can't
were
bring
already
those
undead,
back.
therefore they're not salvageable.
yeah,
Yeah,
they were already
they-
undead.
To top it off, they are currently destroyed, so there's no saving them.
What I was just thinking was if there'd be any more in the water.
You might not want to enter the water.
I mean, you may or may not have the spell Detect Undead.
Oh, I don't have that one. I have it, but without saying, "Oh, I prepared it conveniently."
Well,
I don't.
no. As a cleric, you have to pick your cantrips, and you can't change your cantrips.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
I
oh,
thought
but
you
for my
got to change
cantrips,
them
I
every
only have
day.
detect magic.
No, not
Yeah.
cantrips. Cantrips are chosen. You cannot choose your cantrips.
Your orisons are permanently stuck to those.
One
Yeah.
moment.
It has been 1 moment.
At least that's how I recall it. At least.
Wait, I had resistance
Oh.
this entire time.
Origens.
Oh wait.
Clerics can prepare normal oritions or 0 level spells each day. These spells are treated like any other spell but are not expended upon the cast. So he can change his cantrips every day if he wanted to.
Yeah, never mind. I don't see a spells known for cantrips. Never mind then. I guess I was wrong.
No, I was actually reading that. I know.
Yeah, but I'm looking for it as well, but I just recall seeing a place where it says like, oh, so many oranges or something like that.
No,
Oh, well.
it's just on the table that he can prepare. Hold on, he's level 7. Oh, sorry. It doesn't
He can
change
prepare
after
4.
second level. He can prepare 4 per day.
Yeah. Anyways.
Still, there's no spell that's detect dead. It's just detect magic for a cantrip.
Well, what do you want to do?
No, not just. I guess I'll just move up and I'll prepare a dodge in case something jumps out of the water.
Okay, so you are. Actually, I want to say that is. So yeah, you're doing total defense. Total defense.
Okay.
Total defense is a full round action, improves your AC.
Yeah. Nice.
It is. You could say like, oh, it's like a dodge of Pathfinder, but it's more. Yeah.
Detect Undead is a first level spell.
Oh, never mind then.
I have the spell, so I can confirm it's first level spell.
Yeah. I just found it. It's undead though, not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have to take. Also, Dane, that total defense is a standard action, not a full round.
Oh, I thought it was a full round. They must have changed.
No.
No, it's a standard.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna be honest. I've been iffy on it before. I recall making more or less the same mistake, or trying like mixing up one for the other. So I double checked it. So yeah, total defense is standard. So you can totally move up to the edge, move up to the water's edge, and look into it while taking total defense if you want to.
Damn it. Sorry.
Was that a curse
something
I
else.
heard? I didn't know clerics could curse.
I'm a paladin.
Well, still.
But
Yes,
Zacharias,
paladins can curse.
you're freed of your water curse.
And now that he's done keeping out the water, he just straightens up. Just like looking around like, what the hell happened? Because all he remembers is music, and then drowning, unconscious, and waking up to water.
Just
trying to see
5
everyone like headed towards the waterfall.
Just 5 unadulterated seconds of him vomiting water.
And then also just a bunch of bodies too on the floor now. He's just looking around.
Yeah.
What happened?
You're entranced by a Fossagrim.
Oh, look, you're finally awake. Ran right into an Imperial ambush, didn't you?
Yeah, you wake up in the cart. There's a there's Dane in front of you, currently handcuffed.
Yeah.
Walks right into the Imperial hand.
Skyrim, right? That's where I went.
𝓮𝓺𝓷𝓴𝓼.
Can I try to roll a knowledge check when they say Foster Grim?
and then Gwog runs away. You're not gonna get me. I shot him back with the arrow.
Do
Okay.
you have knowledge nature?
Oh, yes, I do.
May he roll?
Please don't.
Going off of them saying Foster Grim, essentially. Can I roll for that?
Yeah, it's gonna be the same as Akira. You're just going based on Foster Grim as the name implies.
Okay.
Please don't copyright strike us, Bethesda.
Nope, I know nothing.
Yeah, no, you haven't even heard of a Foster Grim before.
Foster what?
To you, that sounds like a nonsense word. Like the hell, the Foster Grim.
Sounds.
Are you sure that's spelled right?
I need it written on paper, backed by a medical record here. The anatomy has to be detailed. Anyways, I have no clue what that is. So, what happened?
You
Kira, would
started
you like
walking towards the waterfall. And, it kissed you. And you started drowning. I had to give you mouth to mouth. It didn't work.
Akira immediately goes to face.
And it's gone then? I don't see anything.
It's in the water. Somewhere.
Is he gonna draw his sword and move like 15 feet forward, but not more than that for now? Because after he's woken up, he's not feeling great.
Ra will allow you to lean on him.
Okay. I guess fill me in as things go. I don't know, man. Just as a quick thing, if you ask what do we know about, everyone just like fill them in quick, just to speed my turn a bit.
Yeah, a quick, just like everyone shares information on what they know.
Okay.
Yep.
In the lot of things, if Deanna wants to, he can even say that appearance-wise, they are supposedly pale and possessing unnatural beauty. They are said to be wicked fae that haunt idyllic waterfalls and lure unsuspecting near with songs and promise of treasure, only to drown them. They are well built and elf-like in appearance, and are gifted musicians, all of them.
Okay.
They're a damn bard.
They never
that-
they never go without their enchanting instruments.
Okay. With that mentioned for Faye, and the fact that he doesn't say anything right now, he will use this ability, and he's gonna guess chaos because Faye detect chaos.
I want to say you detect Gwog.
I take Gwog.
Is Gwog enough of an aura level?
I have
Actually,
no idea.
actually, yes, I think it would be. He would be enough to be faint because he's 7th level, right?
Gwog?
He's 7th level.
6th and 7th, regular people are enough to gain a faint aura of their alignment, I want to say.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gwog
I
is
just see
level
Gwog.
6.
Gwog detected.
Gwog
He just
detected, yeah.
Gwog detected.
merely waves
Yeah.
at you.
Let's see here. Actually, yeah, aligned creature. 5th to 10th, they detect as faint.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that'll be his
every
turn.
one of you with at least one step in an alignment detect as faint. With
Unless
exception
you're
of
the
Vivian, which
clear-
detect as strong. both Vivian and Patches detect as strong. Their respective alignments.
Patches is deep in the dark side.
Deep in the dark side.
He
Oh,
has
actually,
fallen.
that's something I can use next turn. Okay, that's fun. Yeah, I'm guessing at will counts as standard, right?
Casting that counts as standard, yeah.
Okay, then that's my turn.
Oh, but it says at will. If it says at will, you can just use it for free as a standard action. As many times as you want. If it says specifically free action, you can do that. But yeah, at will powers are standard action still.
Gotcha. No, it's all good. I just wanted to make sure for that.
Deanra. It is an eerie quiet.
He's going to slowly approach, and he's going to say the following statement. We're going to take care of it now. It's just going to lead others here to end up like Zacharias.
I mean, you look over and see the 4 dead Vikings next to you lying on the floor.
Yeah.
I think he looks okay.
Which you guys have yet to roll a knowledge check on those creatures, by the way.
Mind if I do that,
Not
then?
important.
Well, do you have religion?
No.
Does Anglo-Saxon count?
Do you have knowledge Anglo-Saxon?
If I did, I would be the best. Would be an amazing skill. Knowledge Anglo-Saxon, important for this skill. I do
You'd
not.
also be out of this world, literally.
Knowledge Anglo-Saxon. Yes.
So, I do have to ask, would I know that the harp down there is important to the 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼?
You wouldn't necessarily know, no. I mean, for all you know, that could be its harp. It could just be a piece of treasure laying in the fountain. You don't know.
Alright.
You do know that they do like their instruments, but it didn't look... That harp didn't look like the harp it had before, when he was enchanting Zacharias.
Darren's gonna take a deep breath as he will say, "I'm going to go in."
Would you rather
War is
me
about-
go in?
The water's about 5 foot deep.
The water's 5 foot deep?
Around... The water's 5 foot deep and about the level of where the harp is. It's not currently not pictured. There is currently there's a river going off in this direction,
Deanna,
I'll help you, Dan.
like a lazy river.
Deanna,
My God.
I'm sorry, but you should not be the one that goes in. I'll go in.
I'm gonna draw a fish here
Vivian,
too.
Vivian, I appreciate the worry, but... And he's gonna marshal flexibility into aquatic combatant.
Oh.
I can handle myself in the water.
Not good. Oh, fish.
Okay.
Okay. So what
There's
do you
not
do
a
then?
way to save you if you start drowning, though.
And that's if none of you... that is if no one else goes in. And, Deanna will make his way towards the harp.
Okay. You are just walking to it, like I said, it's 5 feet. You can walk into it. You are heavy enough with your equipment to wade in and have your head just above the water. You are standing by the harp. You still have a standard action left.
I guess I'll use the standard action to pick up the harp.
So you bend down and hold the harp in both hands. As you hear a chuckle, as the harp suddenly takes form of a beautiful man, as your lungs fill up with water.
Yes.
Fortitude save? Or is it instant?
I mean, seeing as it happened on your turn, I would say fortitude save, yes. So here's the thing though, because you're currently underwater and your lungs fill up. Roll me a fort.
25.
So your lungs fill up, and let's see here, because it specifically says, this is where I'm going to be a little bit evil. It specifically says in the that you can attempt a DC 16 fortitude save to cough up the water.
I cough it at his
As
face.
Okay, so you cough it up at his face underwater, and your lungs fill up with water, and you're still drowning. As you couldn't take a breath. As the breath you already had is
Okay,
gone,
well-
as you were underneath the water.
But he's right in front
Monkey's
of me.
paw, Dane. Monkey's paw. Yeah, he's right in front of you. He is literally let's just say it like this: like you were bending up to pick it up. As you picked it up, like he was the harp. The harp you picked up was him. And
So what? So I'm just asking before it's because I know it's before the end of my turn. Would we be considered grappled because I'm holding him?
Technically, yes. And same as so like you like sort of holding his hands as your lungs fill up and you go instinctively to cough it in his face.
Yeah, no, I understand the whole thing, but hey, at least I'm not instantly drowning.
Well, that's the thing. You know what? I'll make it a little bit fair at least. If you want to, I'll give you a reflex save to get topside before you start coughing up the water. Because otherwise, you're coughing up the water underwater, then just get filled back up with water.
Right, I'll take the reflex save.
We'll make it
22.
same. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So you don't instantly die underwater. You manage to spring up. Sort of
Thanks.
Sort of let you go off the beautiful man, and as you take a breath, and you don't instantly get knocked down to 0 HP.
Thank you. But hey, we found him.
Well, technically, you fell for his ruse, but you survived it.
Look, no, it's not I fell for his ruse. It's the fact of I knew he was here somewhere. Either he was going to be around the harp, or in this case, he was the harp.
Yeah,
not fall for it, Alder. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm doing some measurements.
Burn me alive, baby. We got a fucking destroy.
Well, he is currently on the water, so there is that.
Yeah, so my flames wouldn't really do any extra damage to him, would they?
You have explosions.
Yeah, no. There is technically no rule to how electricity behaves underwater, but there is rules for fire. And that is that it kind of really don't work. I want to say with a lot of fire effects, the effect is halved underwater and turned to steam, so it only does half damage at half range.
I actually did look up fire because, again, conflagration. Unless the fire specifically says it can work underwater, it is essentially nullified. But there's nothing wrong with explosions.
It just dissipates into heat and steam, basically.
So we can make a hot tub.
Speaking of which, your bang of conflagration is still just sort of lazy rivering in this pond, just sputtering with steam.
Hey, Dan, if you pull that down, maybe something will happen.
That jack shit's gonna happen.
If you pull that down in the water, maybe something will happen.
Alright, Guag takes a blur. And then, yeah, that's my turn.
Guag just drinking. First long arm, then dark skin, then blur.
Wait,
Guag is a tank.
Just slam down.
Hey, wait, well, look, doesn't that mean that Guag's been playing Monster Hunter? He's been doing nothing but taking drinks.
Yeah, he's playing how I've been playing, except he doesn't have a wide effect and free heal or free meal.
Yeah, Guag,
sitting in the corner buffing.
You quarter buffing.
Akira.
Yes.
You hear the coughing of the Enrin and see him just sort of sputter water out of his mouth.
Yes, I do. Checking my spells. Yes, these are in fact spells.
Look, I'm giving everyone permission to cook Dane as long as they are in the process cooking this fucker in the water.
I mean, I already used my lightning bolt for today, so sorry. I didn't prepare any more.
Shocking grasp.
I do got shocking grasp. I just don't know if I can throw my sword in the water and hiya.
I mean, if you arc it right, you could.
You need to be within 35 feet, though. Let me check. Yeah. I can move up 30 feet here. Yeah, I'd be within range.
Oh wait, I forgot to make him visible because in the moment he is visible.
Yes, make him visible.
Him technically. There he is.
There is that handsome devil, literally. Well, not devil, fairy. Yeah, let me check this.
Because of the angle, you are you are attacking through the space of someone else, so he's going to get soft cover. And because he is in combat with Dane and this is a ranged attack, it is going to be a -4, so -6 total.
Yeah, that's a +1 to hit no matter what. I might not actually do that because this patch is just like there's small creatures in my way.
I mean, he's still grappled,
I know.
Hey,
so he does lose bonuses to his dexterity, which also makes it easier to hit him.
Yeah.
So it's more
Yes,
if you take the chance, you get to hit.
I say grapple, but I want to say it's less grapple and more like you went down to take each side of the harp, and it's sort of like you end up like playfully holding hands with him, more or less.
All right,
Nothing.
that's fair.
You were hoping for. Where was it?
I mean, if I just gave you a free grapple with you being a grappled enemy, that would be kinda.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. As one DM to another, that's fair.
Hey Dane.
What's up?
Oh, I have to touch you to do that. Never mind. Can't do
I'm
that.
I'm already affected by bull's strength anyway, so.
Darn. Well, could have.
They don't stack.
Everything.
I wish they would stack. Realize how swole Jera would be.
Haha. Yeah, I know.
3 casts of bull strength.
There's a greater version.
Yeah, that's
there's
plus
a whole
6.
lot.
That's too expensive though.
I have Crafter's Fortune, Shield, Mage Armor, and other stuff. So instead, I'm gonna go ahead and God, I really can't do anything, can I? Other than what? I'm gonna try and hit him with my sword. Try and hit him anyways. It's still a +1, right?
It's +1, yeah.
All right. Let's see how this goes. That's an 11 to hit. Actually,
that is not gonna hit.
That is not gonna hit. Just goes wide and hits.
That was beautiful damage, though.
Beautiful damage, but yeah, it just goes wide. So
as it returns to your hand for free.
Turns to my hand for free. He's just like, darn it! If only there was a way to get around this patches.
Could you maybe turn it even smaller, please? You're about a foot high. You're taking up a foot of my aim.
I need
Hey,
every
get that
space
hand away from me.
free so I can aim.
If only you're a humanoid, I could cast a reduced person on you then.
What did I miss in chat?
I mean, technically speaking, I want to say that would be like technically a 12 or a 13 because bonuses from high ground. He is technically 5 feet under the water, so.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to move here, but I can't do that right now. So that was my darn. Oh well. Next time.
Well, cheers. I'm gonna go hit the pool.
Now it's this fucker's turn. What's he gonna do?
Ooh, goodness me, what is he gonna do? Oh, I think I know exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna slam you twice, Dane. This beautiful man is gonna give you a slam or two.
Oh no,
Hopefully.
he's going to slam Bane.
Thankfully,
That
I'm
is
actually
not
at
very-
20 AC.
Yeah, never mind, that is neither of the... Actually, one of them might hit. One moment as I check his... to hit.
Modifiers.
Modifiers what?
Oh no, I'm just saying his modifiers. His.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit a 20. So he whiffs both his slams and melts invisible into the water again.
That motherfucker.
Vivian, you now recognize there are 2 evil creatures in this area.
Because he's invisible, I go back down to.
And this, yeah, there are 2 creatures, and you know the strongest one, the strongest evil alignment is Patches.
I go towards the weaker one.
No, you don't know the
location
of each aura. You just sort of like scan you around because it is a cone. So you just sort of waving it around, and it just goes sort of berserk once you point in the direction of Patches. So you just sort of put one together. Well, here's a necromancer, so that's obvious.
Just get past Patches.
But yeah, next round you will know the exact location, the power and location of each aura. Then you can discern the direction, but not its exact location. Oh, if it's outside your line of sight. So technically, like, if you don't have line of sight, you don't necessarily know exactly where. It's not like it's glowing. But if you get within 5 feet of him, I'll say you'll have him. Same with scent.
Okay, well. As my standard action, I will move closer to the water's edge. That's my turn. Raw's doing the same thing as before.
𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼
The 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼. Come on!
We can't use the power of Hamon.
No, I was just thinking if I can heal him more, but no, I used my 1 heal.
Cast more
Yeah,
healing.
Can I
You don't
cast
just
detect
need one.
magic?
Bro, just use your stand.
With the power of my stand.
Exactly, and it's just 2 floating hands. No, but I am
you
wondering.
take damage casting that, so.
Yeah, I do.
Why are you betting against me, Strife? Who says you can put my channel up for grabs?
Oh my god.
No, I was just wondering, can I use detect magic to find the harp since to help?
There is no harp.
You want to use detect magic?
I know there's no harp. It's the person. I'm wondering if detect magic will work, or if only like the detect alignment.
I mean, there's one way to try, and one way to find out.
Okay, one way to find out. So, if I cast
you
detect
magic, and you do detect magic, if you position yourself a little bit like differently, and I will tell you this: you do detect magic that is like we're just swapping it around a bit. You detect magic that is not on the personage of either Vivian or 𝓓𝓪 in the direction of the water. So you don't know exactly what it is yet, but you do detect magic.
Okay, yeah, so I know what everybody else knows, that there's something there. And I'm gonna move a little bit more to my right, closer to the corpses where I'm more at home.
Gonna make a nest in one of the chests?
No, not yet. Not yet. Let's just hope being in the middle of everything doesn't hurt me. And then that'll be my turn. Because I'm not getting in that water yet. I'm too small. I will drown.
Bro, yeah. 𝓬 is scared of the water. And even more so, he can't light anything on fire.
Zacharias.
How unfortunate.
Right?
Because of held turn, he is currently guarding, so he is more or less just following heal. You're muted. You might be muted, I think.
Yeah, he's muted.
Ooh, hello.
I didn't realize I was muted. I didn't realize that for a second. Okay. I was thinking he's moving forward and was casting See Invisibility.
So you cast See Invisibility, and you see the 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮''.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make him visible, but at the moment only you see him.
Yeah. As Zacharias will just visibly point him out and say he's over there. 𝓓𝓪 to your northeast.
So you can point out a square, and 𝓓𝓪 can make a swing, but 𝓓𝓪's still going to get the 50% miss chance.
Yeah, I'm just pointing out he's in this square right now.
So, I have to ask, because 𝓓𝓪 is technically submerged from neck down, technically.
Yeah.
is he also stuck with the water rules against him?
Yes.
Ooh,
Okay.
that doesn't sound fun.
Unless you are trained or used to fighting in water, you are going to be suffering from the
Or
problems of underwater combat.
Or have aquatic combatant.
Would you care to regale us what aquatic combatant does?
So,
Because I don't think you've
right now,
used this for like 2-3 years.
It's a very rare thing.
so aquatic combatant, I get +2 bonus on swim checks, and I don't take the usual penalties on melee attacks made underwater. And my melee slashing and unarmed bludgeoning deal full damage underwater.
So that means that maces still do jack squat.
Yeah, pretty much, because it's a piercing weapon.
Wow.
No, maces are bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning
Oh,
weapons
right.
do jack squat underwater, but it specifically said unarmed
Unarmed
bludgeoning, as you
bludgeoning.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means that unarmed bludgeoning, just fine. Maces? Nah.
Nah. Screw
Nah.
maces.
But yeah, if I remember correctly with underwater combat thing, if you're fighting under combat, piercing weapons are key. Like, if you don't have anything, piercing weapons are the way to go. Which, incredibly enough, means if you're using a Morning Star. Yeah.
Oh, I suppose bows are actually better than two, because, yeah.
Yeah, but then again, bows, like, you can only fire, like, a couple of feet out.
Yeah, you can't go that
Hey,
deep.
Square
Yeah.
out or something like that with bows.
Akira.
You have underwater crossbows, which are increased, but yeah.
True.
Akira.
Yeah.
If you pick up a rapier, you'd be able to use your throw sword underwater.
Nah. I like
weapons.
sword.
Thrown weapons are ineffective underwater, even when launched from land. Attacks with other ranged attacks are -2 on attack rolls for every 5 feet they pass through.
That I didn't know. So the throw sword would have done
So
jack shit?
technically speaking, tossing the sword from upstairs, jack squat wouldn't have hit anyways.
Wow. I'm sorry I made you waste that ability once.
It regains.
Alright.
I
Does
got,
Zacharias
a
do
lot of
anything
them.
else?
No, that's all I can move, and actually, that's all he's doing for now. Yeah, that's all he's doing for now, because he doesn't know enough about the creature.
But yeah, so that's what we're doing for now. That which means it's 𝓲𝓪𝓷 next, and 𝓲𝓪𝓷, may I remind you that you are in the northern country, nearing the Everwinter line. It is snow on the ground,
And I'm in water.
You jumped into cold water. Roll
Yeah.
me a fortitude save.
Here comes the non-lethal damage, guys.
High roll, who knows?
13.
Nope.
Yeah, that's going to be some non-lethal damage for you, at least for this moment, from just being in contact with the water. 2 points
Alright.
non-lethal.
Those don't give you a bonus team?
So wait, does 2 points, does non-lethal take away from temporary hit points, or?
Non-lethal is, imagine it like this. Non-lethal counts from the bottom up. So for example, we used your red thing and we put that as 2. When that damage is equal to or greater than your remaining hit points, you are unconscious.
Yes, I'm wearing cold weather gear. I'd make sure to buy that.
Your cold
it's
weather
just
gear
now it's
does
wet.
Jack. Yeah, it does jack squat. It actually does worse because it's wet.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so knowing where the enemy is, 𝓲𝓪𝓷 is going to stand up straight, take a deep breath, and move action martial flexibility. I'm using 2, so that brings me down to only having 2 uses left for the remainder of the day.
Didn't you already use it for something with the hurricane punch on land, and then you changed it to aquatic combat?
I have up to 6 uses per day. It's 3 plus half my class level.
Just double checking.
Yep. So I'm now down to 2 uses, and I pick up both aquatic combatant and blind fighting.
Okay.
And I will take a standard action to pretty much just punch with a power attack.
Let's see here. Yeah, I want to say you have enough. You definitely have enough gear to have firm footing at the floor. So go ahead, yeah. Attacks free. But first, roll
Alright.
me some D100s.
I'll roll you 2 D100s. I just have to beat a 50 or whatever.
Well, 51 or higher.
Yeah. 68 and 84.
Yep. Now the question is, are you going to hit?
Yep. That is a question. I have a plus 11 to this hit because of power attacking. So wait, no, not plus 11. Not plus 11. It's supposed to be plus 13 because power attack only takes -2. I only take additional -2 if I'm doing multi-attack. So I accidentally put the wrong modifier. So add 2 more to whatever the total is.
Come again?
28.
You fumbled your math a bit there.
I fumbled my
Go
math
through
a bit.
again.
So
Yeah.
So instead of a -4 penalty, it's supposed to be -2 because I'm just power attacking. If I was to do multi-attack while power attacking, it'd be at -4. So that's a
Multi-attack
28
while
to
power-
hit.
Okay, so you're just doing one single hit.
It's a one single hit because I can't multi-attack with standard action yet.
Okay.
So hard knuckle, 20 points of damage.
Hard knuckle hits.
And because of my feat, if this thing bleeds, it bleeds.
It is Guag's turn.
Okay. Yeah, the Guag's gonna move. Wait, no, I have lunge shot. So,
You
yeah,
have long
30
shot, yeah.
feet. Nah,
But you
but
also got to remember, your throw weapons are ineffective. Even bombs.
Wait, they are? They're ineffective?
Well, that is up
Like,
to the DM. Do
it's-
bombs actually work in this case?
I mean, there's one way to find out.
Ha 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 ha.
One way to find
You can draw your own conclusions. The only way to find out is to try.
I think it would work. It's explosive damage, but wait, 20 plus 10 is 30. So, and then, yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah, let's roll the dice, literally. Does that do anything? Is he on fire too? Please? No.
So, the thing is that there's actually a thing called underwater demolition, which is a discovery, which is available to the Bogborn alchemist, which is a Gripply
Bogborn.
thing.
Huh.
So your bomb is a thrown weapon, and it's also a fire weapon, and on top of that, it's also bludgeoning, all which are absolute dog crap when it comes to underwater combat.
Mhm.
So your bomb hits the surface of the water, and I would imagine the enemy just sort of ducks under the water, not being affected, and it's a fire show as it hits the surface. So actually, it bobs a bit, it floats, and then it
Like-
explodes, and nothing under the water is affected.
That's too bad.
So yeah, now you know. Bombs are bad versus water.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's the end of Glag's turn if that wasn't obvious.
Akira, I am honestly shocked you don't have shocking grasp prepared.
You're shocked that he doesn't have a shocking grasp.
Well, like, that's a terrible pun, but I love it.
He's shocked.
I don't apologize for it. I revel in it.
As you should.
Did I kill Greg?
Is Akira mute?
Greg!
I'm
Greg,
here.
you're on mute.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Now I know.
Oh my god.
I don't have shocking grasp prepared, but if I throw my sword into the water and say that it casts shocking grasp, does that work?
No, because it's a thrown weapon and it's ineffectual in the water.
Well,
Yeah,
here's the
but it's-
thing. If it discharges shocking grasp in the water, is what he's asking.
Well, here's the thing. It has to hit. If you want to discharge shocking grasp, it has to hit the thing. It's a targeted thing. Also, there is no rule. There is no rule for electricity in water, technically speaking. There is rules for fire in water, but there is no like rule that I could find at least that dictates, oh, like electricity spreads. If I'm saying something, then I would say electricity goes to the nearest point to ground. I would say if the water conducts electricity, it would discharge on the water surface and go straight to the shore.
Yep. That's fair
So
enough.
with no, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I
Well-
might be able to see like with lightning bolt being cast underwater. I might be able to see that like giving a bit of a larger effect, maybe at a lower damage, but with shocking grasp, I would not say that would logically work here. You would be smart enough to know that.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. What can I do? Even if I went in the water and started fighting this guy, that would not be a good idea. So, let's see here.
I mean, for one, you can't see him.
Yeah,
Seeing
because
all
one
these
for one,
spells from water.
it's water. Also, I have my cantrips. I do remember that I can use. But do I have to prepare my cantrips? I don't believe so.
Yes, you
Yes.
do. You have every cantrip on the list, but you do have to prepare them ahead of time.
You probably have 4.
I would say
Okay.
it's 5.
Okay.
Yeah, 5. But does that count towards my spells prepared?
Cantrips is its own thing.
Yeah. Each of your spell levels is its own thing. You cannot upcast.
Yeah, I have not prepared. I've not finished the list for cantrips, so I don't quite. I basically just have 5 selected all the time.
No.
Apparently, because I never really
can-
changed them out.
Okay, if you've never really changed them out, then you have the 5 selected.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. So, let's see here. I have to touch I haven't viewed the object of magical energy. I have to touch this thing for that spell to work. Darn. The only one that is. Darn. Darn. You know. Oh well. Can't do anything. Akira's going to look over at who's near the pool again. Sorry, I'm looking at the thing.
Everyone is.
Both.
Yeah,
The
everyone.
closest being both Vivian and 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓽.
Is Vivian going to go in the water?
You don't know that.
Akira's going to ask, Vivian, do you want to help him out? I can't quite help out in the water too well.
That was my plan.
Akira's going to come up. Do. Congratulations, Vivian. You now have bull strength.
As a dex fighter, god damn it.
Well,
Given her fucked his cunning.
I mean,
Is strength equal to your dex then, or is dex still higher? Out of curiosity.
No, my strength goes to a 19.
Well, I mean, hey, at least you know this, Kage.
What's up?
You can deal your strength damage when you hit with your dex attack.
No, with finesse weapon. Actually, yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Because only with the weapon finesse specifically for Unchained Rogue do you get dexterity to damage.
Yeah. So if anything, he did improve your damage by 2.
I helped some. Actually, no. Bull strength does it by 4.
Well,
No,
that's
it's a
two
total of
rolls.
2.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
The
It's
modifier
the
increased by
modifier
2,
jumps
total
up
increased by
2.
4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yep. So plus 2 to damage. Bull strength. I'm helping.
Yeah, you're helping.
I am part of
So,
this.
𝓓𝓪, you are hit with 1 slam to the chest.
Oh, I managed to get over. Yeah, I managed to get over 17, huh?
Yes, he did.
Damn.
Let me just go and double check his stat line for damage. You are hit for a whopping 12 points of damage with a single slam.
All right, so I'm at 72.
And you feel movement in the water.
Oh,
You
jeez, he's
still
your
don't-
being friends.
Is it
You don't
longer
see
than?
him. He is still invisible to you. But you feel movement
wait.
in the water.
But wait, there is something I can ask. Is there a blood trail?
If there is a blood trail, you can't see it.
Really? It makes his blood invisible? Or he doesn't bleed? That's my only
don't know.
synopsis I could think of that. Yeah. Yep, so I
But
have to
yeah.
wait for Rias to tell me where he moved to.
Vivian, third turn. You now get a line. You would know that he is currently somewhere in this direction.
Fucker.
Well, he's that way. Raw to me. Quick mount. That's a natural 1.
So you fall in your ass.
I fall on
Actually,
my ass into the water.
There's no critical failures. Basically, your quick mount turns into a regular mount.
I'm fine with falling into the water. It'd be hilarious.
I mean, if
He
you
wants
want
the
to free
flavor.
fall in the water, that's fine. But the rules as written with quick mount is if you fail, it just turns into a standard mount. You do waste the action.
Well, I fall into the water. You hear a bunch of ribbits.
For those that speak Ripley, I would imagining that is curse words. That is religiously allowed curse words.
I am talking about Desna's. Oh no, hold on.
Religiously allowed curse words.
I am talking about the paladin deity's swollen balls.
I mean, you do have knowledge of the, you do have some knowledge of the local deities now, so you could swear about that.
I do not follow the 6. I only follow one of them. Therefore, I am allowed to cuss about the paladin deity's balls.
I do believe you traded when you did a fairy trade for knowledge about this realm's deities and such, or this realm's religion and such. So you could.
I did a fairy trade for a headband of intelligence. We rolled which knowledge I would get, and we decided that it was going to be I now have knowledge of the deities of this realm.
Yes, it was part of the fairy trade. So I thought, like, hey, if you want to flex some destined curses, you could try that.
Yeah, this is fine. I wanna. I mean, I could also talk about the barbarian swollen meat stick.
I do believe you also have one movement action left.
No, it's a movement to focus.
A movement to focus.
Movement to focus or detect evil.
Double check. It's just concentration.
Is it? I thought.
It just says concentration up to 10 minutes. And keeping up concentration is free. Basically, like, you keep it until you get hit, and then you have to roll a concentration save or lose it.
Okay. I'll move right here. Do I bump into anything?
So, with your movement, you got to there, and then you bump into something, and because you moved, you do provoke an attack of opportunity from something that you do not see, so you are caught flat-footed.
I still wish it luck.
You say that. What about a 26?
Yeah.
That is... Oh my goodness me. I rolled very neatly. That is 14. You're gonna have to, I want to say, succeed on a DC 24 to keep your spell.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Well, it's 10
Alright,
plus
Glad,
damage.
we'll see you right back quickly.
10 plus half damage last dealt. Okay, never mind then. So that would be not 24, that would be
well, if
17.
it's...
Oh, you made it.
Okay. I was gonna say, I believe because this is technically a paladin power and not a paladin spell, it would be a +8 to that. So I made the 24.
Yeah, so you keep detect evil.
Okay. It's right here.
Does it pop out of invisibility?
No,
Oh wait, now I'm asking
it
a
is
dumb
still
question. It
invisible.
remained invisible after hitting me.
You guys didn't ask about its invisibility powers, so you don't know the specifics of how it works.
Nope.
That's fair.
𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼
Patches.
We still can't get. Oh,
See it,
I
but one
can
of us
see
can
the
like say
ring.
the square.
It's blue,
Nice.
so I'm basically just been moving it whenever you guys been pointing out its new location. So that is its
Okay.
last known location. Because it's blue, it's invisible.
Okay, so it's invisible, but that's the last place we saw it.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna assume that it's very attracted to guag, and I'm want to use barbed chains on this square.
Oh, it's not attracted to guag.
Okay. Barbed chains.
I put its description in the note in the chat.
Isn't that an attack thing? Yeah, that's instantaneous.
Yeah.
So you summon chains within the realm to burst out and strike a target within the spell's range. Okay, so you wanna try attacking the beautiful fey creature?
The beautiful invisible
Yes.
fey creature.
Okay.
The invisible fake creature, yes.
I mean, I'm still gonna have you roll. I'm still gonna have you roll a mischance because you do not see the targets. You don't know how to direct the chains. So roll
Okay.
me a D100 for every chain. I want to see you have 2. Oh no! Wait! 3
No,
at
I have
7th.
4.
You got 3.
3? Okay.
So roll me
Thought I
3
had 4.
D100s.
91,
2
71,
hits.
10.
Well, 2 have a chance to hit. So now roll. Now essentially roll a. Base attack bonus plus your key spellcasting ability. So that will be BAB plus Wisdom. I want to say your BAB at 7th level is like 4, I want to say?
Wait. BAB? Sorry, you cut me off there.
BAB, base attack bonus. I'm currently looking it up for you. BAB 7th is 5. So 5 plus with your Wisdom modifier, which I want to say is 4. So roll me 2 attacks at a plus 9.
How do I have barbed chain here. I can roll it on the character sheet, but how do I add plus 9 later? Afterwards?
You haven't added the attack to it, I want to say.
Yeah, under combat weapons. I have barbed chain.
Does it say plus 9 on it?
I have damage 1d6.
Well, just first roll 2d20s and we'll add plus 9 to those. Let's just make it easy. Do some math in the head.
Okay. So then...
So plus 9 and plus 9. One of them hits. So roll barbed chain once.
1 damage. But
Yeah,
21
so
has
we'll
to
say
hit.
the potential.
Let's
See if
see.
we get to shake.
Look, I suppose I can do that. Okay, I rolled its will save.
And we don't
Right
get to know the
now,
result because
have
he's
to roll a
invisible.
cover.
Yeah, you don't see the reactions. Zacharias.
Mhm.
Unless you want to move.
Do I want to get near that? I will double check this quick.
Okay, so I will say this because you have seen invisible.
Mm-hmm.
You do see him like he doesn't necessarily. The chain only scratches his skin,
Okay.
so it doesn't deal any damage. But he does appear to be a little bit shaken.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I will swift action, soul piercing gaze Vivian, so I can share teamwork feats with her. Then move here, 5, 10, 15, and attack him with the short sword.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Let's go right hand.
What feat did I get?
This is more, it counts for me more than it does for you. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, I know.
Couldn't let me have it, I see.
25 hits.
25. Okay. I believe that is it. I'm just double checking real quick, but either way, my turn is just done at this point, so you're good.
Your swing barely leaves a scratch on his skin.
Huh, okay. Okay, that's all I can do.
So, upon hearing all the sounds, I get a clear idea of where he is, right?
I mean, I imagine he pointed it out.
Yeah, you also saw me strike.
Am I? So before I move, am I able to take a 5-foot step in the water?
No, it is considered difficult terrain. Because you are currently walking and you're not swimming. If you wanted to do a 5-foot step, you wouldn't have to need a swim speed of, I want to say at least 10 to be able to take a 5-foot step in the water.
All right, so if I'm going to get the most, I'm gonna have to do it from here. I will power attack Flurry.
Also, I just want to mention that you are not considered to be flanking or a flanking partner when you can't see the creature.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense. Thank you.
Yeah, so even if you did get into possession, you wouldn't be able to benefit because, yeah.
So first attack hits. In terms of being able to see it.
Mm-hmm.
So first attack is a 20. Does that hit? Do I feel something?
Feel the
You
guac
connect.
humping your leg. I mean, what? I would never.
One
Whoa,
unfortunate
whoa.
save as you're in the cold ass water.
Oh, right, fortitude save.
That's fine, staying on the shore here.
14.
Yeah, I'm staying out the water.
Oh, no. You only want the one. It is not like super cold, it's just that the shock of it. And the initial like being in the cold water. If it was winter time, I would have you roll every turn you're in water, but right now,
Okay.
it is just the one. Right now, it's just the one.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Also, it's a setup for later.
Fair enough. Second attack misses entirely.
Damn. Oh.
Yes.
And third attack misses entirely.
Also misses entirely.
So if my first attack hits, that is a solid 19 before anything else. And unfortunately, that will be Deanna's turn.
Gwag!
Okay, I would like to know is the beast 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼, is he in the water or is he like kind of on the land?
I would say, at where he is currently at, I would technically say it's kind of, well, I would say it's still kind of, he could still be in the underwater. Where Sakurai's currently is, it is currently like knee high, something like that. It's kind of a deep steep.
Okay, so a better question should be, is he completely submerged or do we have no way of telling?
We have no way of telling except
We have
Rias.
no way of telling.
Rias, from what Rias can see, he is at the moment still completely submerged.
God fucking damn it. What can I do? I'm gonna spit at him. No, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna run
you
up and spit
could.
in the water. Yeah, but apparently he's submerged, so I just be spitting randomly inside the water.
I mean,
I mean, you can remove
in
the
all
water.
reality, you could take a piss on him if you really wanted to.
It would provoke, but you could.
Provoke,
Yeah,
It would
because
provoke
unfortunately that
many
is an
people.
improvised weapon.
Wog whip out
Sounds like a
the
chemical.
schlong.
The Schlong of
Guag
Guag.
used water gun. It was ineffective.
That's ineffective. Nah, but I
Foster
Guag
Grib
is just gonna check.
uses
Oh,
bash.
Guag used water gun. The enemy has the enemy's confused. The enemy's attack raised. It's like taunt.
Yeah, it's like it's exactly like taunt. That's what Guag's gonna do for the rest of his turn. Is just taunt.
Toss again. Hit himself with confusion. Oh no.
Guag throws a yellow snowball. Like,
I mean, if you don't know what to do, you can literally just say you wait and see, and something happens.
I'll wait and see if he's not submerges, if he upmerges.
Okay. Akira.
You mean emerges?
Emerges. Thank you, Vivian. I had a brain fart. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Demerges could also be it.
Upmerges. I believe
Surfaces,
is
yes.
the preferred.
I do not know where he is. Do I?
You could see where most of the party is congregating.
You have a general area of which square he is in, but you can't see them.
Yes. If I were to move there and try and hit him with my sword, what would happen?
If you went up and swung at a square, you would have a 50% chance of trying to connect.
Honestly, that's probably going to be your best bet to smacking a fucker.
He's still submerged, right?
He's
We
still
don't know.
submerged somewhat, yes.
Okay. Can I move here? Or here?
You can try, but you will be moving for an occupied space. Unless you do some maneuvering.
Let's see here. I move...
You can move through Zacharias if you want to, but you cannot move through his square. Just because he's invisible doesn't mean he's not there.
I gotcha. So can I get there, period, within my movement speed is my question.
If you want to get to there, yes, you could. If you go, like, 5 right and 1 diagonal.
Yeah, I'll do that.
When you're right below Vivian, he takes an attack of opportunity.
Cool.
So when you get hey, you're getting smacked upside the head.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Against
Of course
your
it is.
flat-footed.
It's going to be a 19 to hit, and you're going to take 11 points of damage.
11 points, right?
Yes.
Oh god, he's
As he
taking out a
smacks
third of
your
my
knees,
health.
something fierce.
Ah, my knees!
Ah, my big
Knees
toe!
hurt as fucking hell. But yeah, you got a standard action left.
Standard action left. Based on that, do I know where he is?
You know which square he's in, but you're still going to have the 50% miss chance as he is currently submerged.
So how do I... Okay, so I roll a 1d100, and if I get above a certain number, I hit him?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That is if you are swiping at him, as we mentioned earlier. Then again, he's in the lower end.
What if I want to throw my sword at him?
If you're doing piercing, I could see it, but with bombs and bludgeoning, it would be a bit difficult.
Let me see. Hold on. Combat. Okay, so...
I mean, it does outright say that thrown weapons are ineffective.
It does.
I mean, have you
Yeah.
tried to throw something underwater?
Yes.
Yeah, I have, and it's not not necessarily fun. So, yeah, I'm gonna stick with my guns unless he is somehow above the water. It's gonna be ineffectual to toss regardless.
Well, fair enough. I'm gonna go right there, and let me check what I have. Like, I still got that. I have a question.
I may
Can
or
I
may not
try
have an answer.
and can I try and punch him? Just punch him in the face or something?
If you wanted to stop there instead, then yeah, you can try and punch him. You can also try to swing a sword at him.
Yeah, you
Well,
could
can I stop there? Sorry, I can't do that, can I?
I mean, if you wanted to stop there, that would be fine as well. If you decided
Yeah.
you would rather try to melee him.
Yeah, I wanted to
And
try
at
and
that-
melee him because
And
there's
at
no.
that point, you can also. At that point, you can also swing your sword.
Yeah,
swing the great
but
sword.
I have another thing in mind because my thing is I want to cast light on him.
Well, in that case, you just try to touch him.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
try
try-
and touch him and cause the spell light to be on him, which
Okay.
even if he's invisible, he'll be visible.
Well, part of him would light up, which means you would get a general square, but you wouldn't necessarily get a glowing point on you. It's worth a try. You can try. Oh, then
Yeah.
again, it's object touch.
It's object, so you have to
when
make sure you
touch,
can't-
It's going to
don't
get a
touch
reflex
skin.
save because
Yeah.
it's currently being occupied.
Yeah, it's fair. So either that, I can try and swipe at him with my sword.
Yeah, hit him. Beat
So I'm
his
gonna hit him
ass.
with my sword, just slashing at him. Ha! Go for it. Why
What?
not?
Hit him
Well,
with the
do you
father
wanna-
of swords sword.
No.
Never
No, I
mind, we don't
don't.
hit anyways.
Yeah, I don't hit. I rolled the 10 and die. It's pretty good, but doesn't hit. Yeah.
Darn.
Darn.
He notices
Oh,
you and
sister.
his fancy sword, and you now see half of a man currently sticking out of the water. The other half still invisible. As he swings he swings his immaculate palms in the direction of Akira twice,
Gosh darn it.
and almost crits twice. I rolled a natural 17 and a natural 19.
Thank God for only almost. Thank God for only almost.
Character sheet?
Are you kidding me? I'm still gonna go down.
Fair enough, Strife. Fair enough.
Hey, I can bring you back.
That
Don't
is
worry.
going to be 14 points of damage from the two slams together.
14, not 40, right?
Actually, wait. 16. I forgot to add.
Oh.
I was about to say.
16, 1-6.
So 7 points of health left. He basically just beat the devil out of him.
But hey, he's visible.
Hey, Vivian, you
He's
may want
visible.
to channel.
All I had to do was be the true glass cannon I am, and we can prevail.
And now it's Guag's turn because he's visible, and Guag was waiting until it was visible.
Throw the guag! Wait, no, don't throw,
Piss on
him.
don't throw
Bomb.
guag. Throw the bomb,
Pissed on
yes.
him. Do it.
The
Perry!
bombs were sentient all this time. Also, Perry.
Barry, are you mute?
Sorry, what happened?
He's
He's
visible.
visible.
Your hold out
Oh,
shit
really?
activates.
We can see him. Ha 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 ha! Thank you, Greg. I will throw a
He's
bomb
only
at his
a mortal
stupid
man.
ass. I'm gonna chuck a bomb at him and see what happens.
Now,
Is he on
this
fire?
is important.
Wow.
This is very important, I want to
What's
say.
that blue fleeny? I've never seen that blue fleeny before. What does that mean?
What is
You
your,
roll the max and the least on your dice.
What is your intelligence modifier?
My intelligence modifier? Let me check.
Yeah, because let me just double check here.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 people are within explosive range.
Oh yeah.
Look,
You
it
guys
hit
are
me.
dead.
Modifier +5.
Intelligence. I'm sorry. Where do I find?
If I remember
I found it.
correctly, if I
The
remember
modifier
correctly, we
is
got him.
+4.
The area is currently like 5 foot of water. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, the
What was that,
modifier is a +4, and the total is an 18.
What was
Wait,
that,
both
Vivian?
Deanna and Vivian.
Never mind. Yeah, Vivian. I would imagine because Vivian's
okay.
height and Deanna's current situation in the deep end. Yeah, only 2 other people will be affected. Never mind.
But can't I cancel their squares? Or
No, that's what I mean. She was checking to make sure that
Both
Have you
Deanna
had
and Vivian
any
would be
you guys just cover
unaffected.
people?
Allow.
yeah.
Both Deanna and
This is
Vivian are
checking.
Yeah.
unaffected by your explosive fire.
Very nice.
Let us see, because I want to say a lot of that is bludgeoning as well. I want to say 7 points of that is bludgeoning. I mean, being Fey, cough, cough, cold iron.
Cough.
But a lot of that fire.
He is on fire as well now. Top half of him is on fire.
You think you just need them all?
Yeah, give him like half a second to jump it back in the water.
Vivian, you now have an on fire, beautiful man in front of you.
Hold on, before that starts, Vivian turns to Patches and says, "Do you mind? You are blindingly evil."
Why, thank you.
You are blindingly evil.
I mean, to be fair, at level 20, he'll be blindingly evil, but...
He's so hot right now, says Aldera.
That was a good comment.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's time for a smite.
You have 2?
Patches radiant.
Yes, I now have 2.
From being level 7? Damn.
I'm level 8, bitch!
Fair.
Yeah, she's the highest level one.
Level 8 hospital person.
Level 8 nurse, attack!
Don't fuck with nurses, man. Nurses are awesome. At least they want to do their job properly.
Yes.
Well, okay. Let me make sure. Okay, smite's up. The correct smite's up, because I know he's not undead.
Yeah, he's not undead, he is not a dragon, he's not an evil outsider, he is Fae. But he is evil.
Okay, so D20
Wagon's
plus
cheering you on.
17.
Go Wagon. Go Viv.
That's a 27.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, no, that's a miss. No, just kidding, just
Jesus.
27's a minute. Can you imagine?
24
Oh,
touches
that's
hit,
right,
27 is missed. Nah.
No.
Okay, this is plus 12. So 17 points of damage. And this overcomes DR.
Yes, it does.
Second attack.
No need, because he is unconscious and dying. Well, and dead.
What?
Hold on, I will then free action to the party. Are we keeping him alive, or...?
No.
No!
Okay. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't kill him.
I think,
You guys
Necromancer
have,
wanted to use it.
You know what, Patches? Here you go. Since you're so evil.
On the silver platter.
Akira's
Patches,
just standing
Akira's-
there with like a black eye and his knees fucked up. It's like, oh, okay, cool, I guess.
Vivian probably has
Patches,
to make a, fortitude save, but...
Wait, oh god, if he falls back in the water.
Oh,
Ironically enough, when he is struck unconscious, he remains visible when in water.
Oh, okay.
With that, I will basically make my fortitude save, and then end my turn.
Okay. Roll for
He's not dead yet, though.
Yeah, but I won't kill him.
I know. Patches, are you able to coup de grace him or no?
He is bleeding out. He is below 0, and he is bleeding out from Dane's punch.
That is a 26 DM.
Yeah, you're cold as fuck, but you don't necessarily take any adverse effects from it right now.
Okay. By the way, just random question. Did the damage from the market heal?
Damage from the market.
I got punched in the face.
I mean, you
I
had
had-
like, you had
Okay.
it over a week since the market happened.
Okay. I have 0 non-lethal damage then. Unfortunately, I'm no longer at 69.
Didn't you
Oh.
have some ability drain
goddamn.
though?
I have the ability drain, but I had 3 non-lethal damage as well.
Okay, just making sure.
No, the ability drain is in there. That is why that's why I prepared Eagle Splendor for myself. Anyway,
But
my
yeah.
turn. It's done.
Initiative is over.
I would just coup de grace the creature for Patches.
I mean, if Patches doesn't, Deanna's going to. Well, if Patches and Rias doesn't.
No, don't worry. Patches is going to pick this one up.
Yeah, the thing is, we just have to make sure it's dead first for you to actually do your stuff. So,
Exactly.
So you gotta kill it first.
yeah.
I'd
Would you
I'd like to say everyone's like focusing on this dead guy, and Kira's like, "What am I?" And then like the next two words are the Aslanti words for chopped liver, and everyone's just like, "What'd you just say? What'd you call me?"
Oh,
shit, where
and
did you come from?
then when it would get to Vivian's turn, then she would channel.
So
But yeah, because of detect magic, I'll tell this. Patches detects that there's magic on the lyre of the there's magic on the lyre of the 𝓮𝓼. It's the only magic that is detected, but there's also a whole bunch of gold coins in his water.
Hey,
Everyone
McFlurry.
heals 10.
So Patches, you gonna kill him or?
I'm just looking at
So-
everybody like they don't mind me just kind of sticking the
First
last.
things first,
Cantering over.
I guess Akira would just come up to the lyre and look at it.
Well, first
pick
things
it up.
first. It's still while the initiative's gone, Patches still has to decide whether to
Alright.
kill her or not, and then because someone's gonna kill this fucker.
First.
Yeah, I just
Akira's
want
still
to
gonna
see
pick up the lyre,
if
though.
everybody's gonna-
And if Patches and
Maybe
Rias don't,
simplest-
I am.
And maybe it's just gonna turn it up just to get the order of how we're doing things. So it's not everyone trying to do everything at once is a side thing.
Yes. Just at least until the body is dealt with.
No worry, I'll deal with it.
I mean, all I'm hearing is that it's dead. It's just that we're choosing who's killing it.
Yes.
You know, if you guys don't decide immediately, Akira's just going to go for it.
I'm going with
There's,
it. Patches is dead. He's trying to get in the water.
There is
Five.
just a random, just out of the blue. So can I get a perception check for everyone as well?
Yes,
Okay.
you can.
He's not.
Do you want to?
I would like one, please.
Yes, sir, Mr. DM, sir.
26.
If only my computer would load. There we go.
26.
That one, Guag.
Ooh.
Where'd mine
Dog doesn't know
go?
anything.
Where'd mine
15.
go? I rolled it. I know I
It
did.
didn't roll.
Or it didn't
It's
register.
still not rolling.
No, it didn't
I don't know
register.
what's going on.
Try
Oh, I rolled
again.
a 20.
See if it fixed. Yeah.
Your connection might be shit.
Yeah, my computer's been kind of weird a little lately.
There we go.
One.
That one.
The first one
Oh,
was
the first one. 11, yeah. 11.
Oh, 11.
Evil DM
So
noises.
Akira is just utterly transfixed by this lyre.
Yeah.
I'll go up and pick up the lyre from Akira.
Well, what else? What do we else see?
There's coins at the bottom.
A whole lot of them.
He's going
I mean-
scuba diving.
You try getting the lyre from Akira, and he's like, "What? Is there something wrong with it?"
You're kind of just staring at it.
Well, yeah, I kind of got hit really hard in the head. But also, yeah, I've just never seen one of these before.
You wouldn't know what
Okay.
a lyre is. I mean, you would know. I would imagine you have seen musical instruments before.
But this specific lyre,
Oh, well, are you trying to identify it, or?
I'm gonna try and identify it. That's what I'm doing
Well, you didn't say you casted detect magic.
because I didn't want to interrupt anyone. I'm sorry.
Well, to be fair, there was the problem with the head and such with the 𝓮𝓼. You know what? Let's have some structure here. First things first. Who kills and how killed the 𝓮𝓼?
How killed
Back
is
to
it?
back up your chest.
How killed 𝓮𝓼 good?
Kill
Good
him
baby
good.
Pelican mouth.
Well,
His ass, bro.
For
Murder
the
for
sake
death.
of this, to make it easy, Patches is gonna go and kill it. Patches, how do you kill it?
strangle him with his bells.
Okay.
Bear into the chest and bite at the
Well,
heart.
you pull out his bowels and
pull out
he
his
just
heart.
dies from that.
Patches. That was not
Just
patches.
shit
That
on
was
him.
me guessing.
Miguel, if you're talking, you're on mute.
I'm trying to talk in between sentences. I pull out his heart.
Realistically, I would say he's technically bled out by the time you try to get to his heart.
Okay.
Awesome. What did
What's
So
up
Deanna
with this blade?
Deanna inadvertently got the kill.
Well, his dot did, but yeah.
Okay. Did everyone
I'm
hear
guessing
when
you
I
wanted
said
to
you
do
healed by
something with his
10?
body?
Yes, I did. I put it on my
Yeah,
character
I
sheet as
healed
soon
as
as I
well.
can.
How many hit die does he have?
I put myself to 17 HP. I am looking better at half health, literally.
Yay.
I am weak.
Okay, so Fossil Grip is dead. Let's leave the body for now. Let's pay attention to either the lyre or the gold. Does anyone want to do anything about those?
Kill it. Would
I'll go ahead and,
very much like to steal some of that gold.
Since I'm already in the water, I'll go and start gathering gold.
So it's a whole lot of gold. It's gonna take you like maybe going around like sifting all of these gold pieces out. It's gonna take like you reckon like half an hour of just picking up and tossing them to the shore. Like when you pick up some, you notice more underneath. There is a whole lot of gold in here. You notice a couple of gemstones as well. You would imagine.
Yeah, I have the highest fortitude save, so it might be best.
That's fair.
But yeah, about the lyre then.
Yeah, Kira will cast Detect Magic. Try and see what's on it.
Okay. Roll me a spellcraft check.
Oh, the one of the skills that I'm kind of good at. Let me see if this will work. Okay. Spellcraft. 25.
Let me go and double check a thing. Yeah, you kind of do not know what it is. You do know it's an instrument, though.
Well, it's an instrument. Can I try again later on?
Tomorrow.
Day.
What? I didn't hear
Tomorrow, basically.
Okay.
Tomorrow in-game.
Ah.
I mean, you can also try strumming it.
Yeah.
Try what again? Sorry.
Strum.
I mean,
playing
a lyre is like, imagine a tiny handheld harp.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That is a lyre.
I'll go ahead and strum it then. See what it does.
Oh
Roll me
god.
perform string instrument.
Proficiency instrument? What?
A perform string instrument.
Oh. Well, I don't have performance anything, so.
Then just pure charisma.
Roll charisma. Yes, sir. Where's my core? Charisma. +1. 15, not bad.
So, you strum the strings of this lyre, and you just sort of start tripping out. Like, there's something about the sound of this thing. When you strum it, you just sort of... You ever see you, like, just strum it, and just strum it again, and then sort of strum it again, as you are fascinated by this object. And meanwhile, you don't recall strumming it, but you find yourselves just absolutely tripping. Like, imagine like everything is shifting colors and just moving about, and you are standing like that for what you feels like half an hour. The others, what feels like a minute. Does anyone do anything?
Yeah?
Can I break it?
No, you don't. They try to speak to you. You just keep on strumming. Plink.
Deanna's going to take the lyre from him.
He's still making the He's still making the motion, and he's still tripping.
So I just want to say, with that 26 knowledge local earlier, would I know anything about the lyre of a 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼?
You just
I'm
know
asking.
it's an enchanting instrument. That can mean a lot of things.
All right.
After about a minute has gone, give me a will save,
Me?
Akira.
Oh, okay.
Me.
Unfortunately, Akira is not within 10 feet of me.
Well, I still got a good will save, but not the best. We'll see what happens.
Isn't he in
So-
5 feet of you?
My aura is 10 feet out.
Oh, it starts
Okay.
10 feet on?
27
Okay.
for a nat 20.
So the fascination breaks and you sort of snap back to reality.
Yep.
What the hell are you doing, man?
Question: was everyone else enamored, or was it just me?
It
Gosh.
was just you.
Yes,
Okay.
dude, that grass
Yeah,
is
he's
searching
just like-
bodies.
Like he comes back to reality and he's like, evil. Throws it on the ground.
No,
Deanna has it. Deanna took it from you.
Deanna has it. Oh, right, that's right. My
But you're
bad.
not quite sure when Deanna got it.
Yeah, it was basically just like, what was I doing again? Wait, what happened? Why are you guys looking at me like that?
I'm not. Vivian's diving under the water.
Vivian's going to
Deanna
collect
just
the gold.
staring you like right in front of your face.
Look,
Yeah,
you
pretty
decided you literally started playing this, and well, your music's shit.
Aw.
Sorry,
Oh.
I'm feeling a little tired from all that. The rage kind of got to my head.
Well, also,
Because of
yeah,
the-
I mean,
The magic in it appears potent, and I can tell you this, that when detected by Vivian, it does not detect as evil.
what does it detect as?
Well, not as evil.
Look, I didn't take detect alignment. I
The-
just get detect
the,
evil.
The school of magic that it is in is enchantment, though.
Enchantment. Well,
Uh,
go ahead and write that down. We got a new item, guys! Yay!
Deanna will go and, while holding on to the lyre, he's going to go and reclaim his bag in conflagration.
It is still just floating around in the water, just sort of puffed up with steam from the water that's cutting inside of it.
You gonna add the? I'll just add the item to the wagony wagon.
Yeah, add it to the wagony wagon. Deanna, as tempting as it would be, is not going to put it inside the bag of fire, essentially. Even with all that water in it. Because who knows how long that water's going to last.
Does anyone
Well,
come to
that's the
help Vivian?
Yes.
You
Kira,
pick up-
realizing how horrifying that lyre is, comes and helps you instead.
Akira, roll me a fortitude save, Akira.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's cold
Okay.
water now.
I want you to know I am using that bag of I'm using that bag to warm up after I get out.
Later, yeah. So while they do that, Deanna's going
Evan.
to
So Akira
activate
takes
his
4
fire.
points of non-lethal,
Oh,
4
wow.
points of non-lethal.
and you're cold, and your clothing is wet.
Yes.
So
He's just like cold.
I'll just type it out.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say Deanna activates his amulet of mighty fist to set his hands on fire.
Yeah, that is. The fire sort of blusters out whenever striking something.
So
That
what if he
is-
just kind of punches his hands together, kind of like that?
I wouldn't
Like,
mind doing
as if he's
sparks,
getting
but
ready.
not necessarily enough to dry anything. Like when it comes to burning weaponry, it's not something that can set other things on fire. Its heat is instantaneous upon spell completion. Basically, like hitting something, blus up, deal some heat, but not enough to essentially set fire.
Well, hey, sparks
Also-
better because at least he warms his hands.
After you pick up your bag of conflagration from the water,
Yeah.
It sort of sputters a little bit, like for a few seconds, and then goes back to being the same bag that it was before. Kind of flat, not necessarily radiating heat whatsoever.
Wait, one more time.
After you take it out of the water, and it has stopped sputtering with steam, it goes back to being a regular, non-warm bag like it has always been.
So if I open it,
You open it up.
I'm not looking inside. I'm looking away.
No, you open it up, nothing happens.
Darn.
You guys have not properly explored your cursed item, it would seem.
Which one's that one again?
My bag
We
of
don't know.
conflagration.
Oh, there's another one though that Will says we have that we don't know.
Yeah, there's another one that's still hidden.
Yeah.
Hidden, quote unquote, hidden.
Is anyone else doing anything within this like 15 minutes now?
Yeah.
Patches is trying to raise the body, and I'm looting the undead bodies.
I'm just helping Vivian as best I can while shaking uncontrollably.
I guess Deanna's gonna step away from the party. I want to say about 30 feet or so away.
Puts the bag on his head.
No, he's going to turn the bag inverse.
Yeah, no, you had nothing in the bag. It just
I had my fucking flasks in there.
You did have
the
flasks. in there.
flasks.
You left them in there.
Well, potions
The
and an
obvious
acid
fires as
flask.
such? Well, the shit that you have in it just starts flying out and hits the walls and breaks.
Again. You should have dumped down to the water, Dane.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: was there any water in it?
No, no water.
Really, it didn't take any. It didn't take in any water.
The water probably evaporated. That's why we had steam.
That's
They were
a
having a
bit.
sale. It's the summer times, after all.
This is summertime.
What's Squawk doing, by the way?
It's a phenomenal question.
I would
Just
imagine he will be very much interested in this experimenting of the bag that is fire.
Yeah, for sure. Poking at it, trying to get it to spontaneously ignite again.
I mean, I guess that would be the case if Deidre comes back with the bag, haven't put it back into normal. No,
But out of
Water was
curiosity, how
inside it.
much longer is session going to run for?
I would imagine it would be stopping a while ago. But yeah.
we could
Right.
end here as we head back to the car with all the money that we got from the water.
So, everyone is going to get 150 XP. As for the gold, you guys found about, I don't know, 2,311 gold pieces, just scattered about the
Jesus.
pond. And 2 gemstones, which you have yet to determine the value of.
Can Akira try?
You have a
If I
praise.
haven't-
No.
Okay.
I may have a phrase, actually. Let me see.
I mean, you can still
No, I
try.
don't.
Also, I want to address the state of the corpse. If you try, I imagine you're trying to use Corpse Companion to raise it. It does not work. It has a higher hit dice than you have levels.
I mean,
Darn.
if I were to remove the head, would that help?
No.
Dane.
No, because it would still be. I mean, at best you can make it a beheaded, but that's a low CR monster, and it would basically just be a beheaded.
Hey,
Use
Dane.
the spell, can you control it?
He'd have to have the gems for it.
And he
Hey,
does.
he has. How
I'd
much?
have
He does
that
animatronics.
but
He has
I do.
6.
Oh.
And that is
Dane.
enough for 6 hit dice. And with Undead Companion, you can raise a zombie that does not exceed your own cleric level of hit dice. And this
But doesn't he
creature
have,
exceeded his hit dice in cleric levels.
Didn't you get the thing that allows him to ignore material components as long as it's not diamond dust?
No, only if it's below a certain hit
He
die,
doesn't.
then I don't
He
have to
doesn't
use
have his
it.
platinum. He doesn't have his platinum thing anyways. And besides, it just replaces. It doesn't. It doesn't compound. Not as I see it, anyways. Like you can't like supplement
I'm not
4
the
levels
DM of the game.
of
That's
anime
Whale
dead
Duck.
with that.
Then it's fine.
The
I won't resurrect him.
you guys got a loot sheet. It's the wagon. The wagon is a loot sheet.
Okay,
wagon
I'll
is
keep
our
adding
loot
stuff
sheet.
to it then. I'll keep adding stuff.
Did they get anything off the corpses?
They had rusty and bad quality great swords, long swords, armors, and shields. They are basically just swamp. Give it 2,000 years and they might have archaeological value, but right now it's useless to you.
Even as raw materials for Greg, still too bad condition.
Yeah.
It's been lying in moving water for a while now. It's surprising that it actually has held up as good as it has.
Okay.
Well, at the very least, we managed to complete the encounter.
Yeah, and as you guys go back to the wagon, a little bit of ending momentum. Everyone, with the exception of Akira and Guag and Vivian, in other words, just Zacharias, 𝓮𝓼, and
𝓵𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼
Patches.
and Patches. They notice a robed figure standing by. Basically, he's sort of been standing. Like, it's one like you could have sworn he didn't hear anyone coming up to you, but you suddenly see.
Oh no.
That creature standing there, and
Nice.
he's holding. They're holding a. They're holding a letter in their hand, holding it out. Glenn ever misfits. Collect is about 10 copper. Holds out a jar with some copper pieces in it.
Let's kill him and rob him. I mean, what?
No.
Never, ever.
So who
suggest
sees
that.
this?
I mean,
The humans
everyone
and
else saw
Patches.
him before he started talking. When he started talking, Akira, Guag, and Vivian just sort of jumped because they didn't hear anyone approaching.
I'm so sorry. What did he say again?
I've got a letter for the misfits. Post collect 10 copper, and just shakes a one hand holding a letter, and the other hand is shaking a glass jar full of copper coins.
You
Who
know
are the
what?
misfits?
I've got this. Kira hands him instead 10 gold coins.
So
No.
Do you go to put him in the jar?
Yes, this is my gold.
So you take the gold points, go to drop it in the jar, and as they're about to enter the jar, they just start flying off to the left. No, sir, I said copper pieces, please.
Darn.
This is a transaction for a letter, and I expect payment.
𝓮𝓼.
Let's see. I have 3 copper pieces.
I have 7, as 𝓮𝓼 pulls out 7 copper pieces.
And I'll put 3 in.
Akira's gonna grab his 10 gold, go like, letter collecting.
Yeah, the golds are scattered across the forest. They just started flying like the wind.
And
Darn, so I
𝓮𝓼.
lose 10 gold.
You managed to
And-
find 2 of them just scattered nearby, but the other one actually you find the one of them embedded in the tree.
Darn.
You found
They
3
just got
Embedded
shot
in
off
a
to the
tree?
side. What the
Wow.
hell? 𝓮𝓼 put the 7 remaining copper pieces in, as he'll collect the letter.
No, Vivian was gonna collect the letter.
We'll both collect it together, okay?
I just imagine they ripped the letter trying to collect it at the same time. And both have one half of it.
How did
Now,
you
does anyone have
find
any
them?
mail to send, or shall I be on my way?
I
Um,
mean,
do you happen to have a pen and paper or something on hand?
I'll take it as a no then. Have a good day.
Who sent the letter?
And as he finished saying good day, he just sort of disappears, and a trail of footprints appears behind him.
Wait. Question. I need to check duration quick. Is my invisibility still active?
Oh yeah. Your
I see him, or is he
still
gone?
active, and you don't see him.
What?
It's like, imagine like sort of like when you guys are disappearing, except that you sort of blink, and like 1 second he's there, and then just sort of like without blinking, he just sort of isn't there anymore. But a new set of footprints just suddenly appear behind him that goes into the distance. And like as this whole happens, you just sort of see. Actually, you know what? Roll me a perception check. Those that are standing close. So, Vivian, 𝓮𝓵𝓷, and Zacharias.
23.
So,
right up.
Natural one.
so Zacharias, so everyone notices the
13.
footprints. Zacharias notices that all the footprints just sort of sink into the snow all at once, like when they appear.
I think we should open the letter.
Let's get to the cart first, and then we can open the letter.
Yeah,
Zach,
now,
those of you in the water are just absolutely freezing. Your clothing are sopping wet.
I managed to at least dry my hands via sparking, but
Okay, we'll get into the straw.
As he'll just pick up Patch's stick with him.
and we'll make our way back to the cart with all of our loot and this strange letter.
Dane says not wanting us up in the middle of it right now.
Of the fairyland music. As you open the letter, there is not many words on there. You see 3 words and a letter. Watch your step, R. As in the letter R. So signed by R, watch your step.
Warning. I think that's a good place to leave it off.
Yes. Yes.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
nothing.
have to be going.
If you want a better visual of what he looks like, there's the full image.
Interesting.
Oh,
I
lovely.
like how he looks.
Yeah, really cool looking, but
Even with
like
your-
very scary.
Even with your dark vision glasses on, his face was pitch black. You couldn't see any facial features whatsoever.
He showed it to us in our Discord. I'll send you it in Discord, Alder. But I think now is a good time to end the stream here.
Sounds good.
It's been
Bye.
a fun day. To everyone who came to watch,
Nice
I appreciate
Elmo.
all of you. I don't know.
Whoever said that, Elmo?
Oh my
Alright.
god, that was well done.
So,
That was well, Dick.
That was
so
great.
I will see you all next time. Hopefully later tonight or maybe tomorrow. At least it is in mute. Liquidary to boot. Okay. Alright. And
You know
we're at
what?
least going to
let's
rate
make
someone.
Dane piss himself on the way out. Where's the
You
hydrate?
can do a hydrate right now. It's not cool down yet.
Impossible.
There you go. Nope.
It's
Nope.
impossible to get me to pee myself on the way out.